Oh, okay. Anyways, I literally clicked the start thing and I died as soon as I clicked start on the stream. It's bad luck is what it is. I'm stammering. I'm, you know, whatever, living my life. Be sure to like the stream. You know, that's great. Subscribing's great. Consider becoming a channel member. It's like $1 to join. There's all these easy ways to support the content on the channel. What can I say? Yeah, I gotta make money. Here's a Patreon option if you prefer that. Lots of good stuff on there, actually. And there's the Amazon store affiliate link. Buy anything on Amazon, the link in the video description below. Seriously, for anything you're buying on there, why not? So today, we've got Xbox Prime for 2026. We've got the RTX 5090 and its lower class brethren. And we've got Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Squid Game. Jeez, with my first support drop of COD coins on PlayStation. That's right, even my COD rep is now sending me COD coins through PlayStation. Oh boy, have times changed. I'll have to burn through all those COD coins I have on Xbox so that I can, you know, eventually uninstall it from there. It's a lot of space to keep up. Also, tonight is your last night, guys, to work towards the donation goals to unlock a Cold War stream. I'm giving you guys some extra credit from previous streams, so it's a little easier for you guys to achieve, but the race is on. The chat is on. The tech is on. There's strangely a lot going on today. I mean, for me, it wasn't too crazy. I just went to Costco. Had my first hot dog of the season. Then I filmed some stuff. Actually, I know we're totally getting sidetracked here and you guys want to talk about all the cool stuff happening. But I watched Strange Brew, which is a 1983 classic Canadian movie that was spawned from the magic of SCTV with the masterful Rick Moranis. And, yeah, it's crazy. It's like, it's about beer, it's about friendship, it's about comedy, it's about Canada, it's about alcohol and beer. Hey, hoser, hey, don't want to be a hoser, hey? Snapdack. There's like the ghosts in it. It's crazy, dude. I guess apparently it's a classic Canadian film and stuff. And yeah, I witnessed that today. I saw it was accidentally dropped on the Crave service, and I was kind of looking, and I was just like, I was just snacking for a second, and then I was like, I sat there, watched the whole movie. At least it was only an hour and a half, so it wasn't too bad. But you know, actually, I quite enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed it. Oh, Dean's getting it started, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's also the PlayStation movies. There's going to be a Horizon Zero Dawn film. I don't know if they're going to call it that, or maybe it'll have something else, but I mean, it makes sense, honestly, right? Oh, I wanted to execute him. What? Where's my usual operator? I'm not usually this woman. What is this? This isn't my operator. Why is there this flopping around like that? Did they reset the operators or something? That's weird. Anyways, yeah, Horizon, which is going to be a movie, which to me makes sense. Honestly, I was surprised that they weren't working into a film earlier. Until Dawn is getting a movie, but we already knew that, right? It's already finished filming as of a few months ago. There's going to be like an anime show for Ghost of something, you know, that franchise, which I guess is now a franchise. And what was the other one getting a franchise? Was that it? Oh, the Helldivers is getting a movie. But I mean, Starship Troopers already exists, so whoever owns the rights to Starship Troopers better start pumping out some good movies to battle the Helldivers stuff, because I mean, it's like, it's so derivative of Helldivers, it's ridiculous, actually. But yeah, I guess Helldivers is just that hot that it's getting the movie from Sony. Sony movies aren't usually great, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. Oh, the government? Oh, in Canada? Well, Trudeau, yeah, he announced he's resigned. Yes, as he should. He was a little late on reading the room. He should have resigned months ago, honestly. The only reason he's resigning is to save face because his political party was going to push him out. It's good. It's a good thing for Canada. Trudeau and the Liberal Party ravaged the country for 10 years. They ruined it. They made things worse in many ways. The immigration element is out of fucking control in Canada. And I'm looking forward to the conservative majority that will hopefully be the largest majority we've ever had in our country in terms of a political party, and I'm hoping that they do hopefully fix things up, but it'll probably take well over a decade to clean up the mess that Trudeau and his Liberal Party caused to the country over 10 years. So it's going to take a long time to fix all those issues, but I'm hoping that the new party can clean things up or get things going. It'll be a long, painful process, but hopefully Canada is better for it at the end of it. So there you go. Yeah. Basically, it was a happy day in Canada. That was business as usual, honestly. Like, you know, you go to Costco and it's like, nobody cares. Like, it doesn't impact your day-to-day, honestly. And we don't vote, like, people in, we vote... Like, first of all, to understand is, like, in Canada... Fuck me, I've just spawned and died, like, 5 times in a row, dude. This sucks. What happened? We were kicking ass. We usually vote people out, we don't vote them in, is typically how it works, and we vote for parties, not people. So it's like, even though Trudeau's gone, he's just like, you know, he's a figurehead for his party. I think the funniest thing was him saying that he strengthened the middle class, even though under his leadership he destroyed the middle class of Canada, so it doesn't even exist anymore. He made rich people wealthier, and his big regret was not passing his... So when he entered office, his 2 promises were, 1, he was going to legalize weed, which he did. It was eventually going to happen regardless. And the second thing was he was supposed to change our voting process. We did first past the post or whatever. And he said that his biggest regret was not changing that, even though he had 10 years to change that. But what happens is they always promise they'll do electoral reform, and then like they get in, and then they want to keep the system that got them into our power. So there you go. Yeah, basically the same mess you've had in the States. It's a little worse, but sure, yeah, it's mirroring, it's similar, yeah. And I mean, like, I don't even get to like housing prices and housing crises and shit like that, but my biggest issue is the unchecked immigration is just ridiculous. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but like Canada used to be like a melting pot. Like you came and you integrated into society, and over the last couple of years, it's basically divided the country into like different communities and that, and it's disheartening to see that. But hopefully things can get fixed, but probably won't, and it's probably too late. But it's even bad when the Liberals themselves were saying they let too many people in, and it's like, yeah. Like, there's whole parts of, like, the city and stuff where I live. It doesn't even look like it did, like, 5 years ago. It's... Culturally, it's not Canadian anymore. It's really bad. Yeah. DLSS, you're $2 to $2,000? Well, they're working on it. Have I ever used a backbone? Like, PlayStation's backbone? Or... Because I've reviewed, like, 4 kind of, like, mobile attachments. So, kind of like the backbone. I can recommend some. I have some reviews on the channel for some, depending on what you're using them for. Mostly Xbox-oriented stuff for phone streaming stuff. For iPhone specifically, I've got quite a few reviews of those sort of things if you're looking for that. What did we do? Game Vice, there was... trying to think of the different names. There has been quite a few of those that I've reviewed over the years. But I have to go get those on the channel, so, yeah. And they are very much worthwhile for your comfort when doing mobile gaming, so I would recommend one. Specifically the backbone, which I believe is a PlayStation device. That one I have not used, so I can't speak for that one, but there was a few that I've tried are very, very nice. I think they're Game Vice ones. Yeah, very, very good. So there we go. Xbox Prime. Yeah, that's the new Xbox console. Should we dive into that, or should we dive into the RTX stuff? There's so many things that happened today. It was kind of a historically big day, if you think about it. Like, you know, again, the Prime Minister of my country resigning in a pitiful, pathetic stance just so that he wouldn't get removed from power. Then the new RTX 50 series cards got announced. Squid Game and COD. There was the friggin' Xbox Prime, and then there was I got to watch Strange Brews, so that was exciting. Yeah, really exciting. So lots going on. Yeah, lots happening here. Where to begin? And then we also somehow talked about the situation in Canada stuff. I didn't even really think about working that into the conversation, but I think I just about covered my issues and stuff like that. I mean, there's other problems too, but that's the gist of Canada today. But seriously, life goes on. Honestly, you just go to the store, everybody's just buying, living their usual stuff. It would have been nice to have like a prime minister set up, considering the Americans are going to be kind of going after us with the taxes and tariffs and stuff, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Xbox Prime? You guys want to hear about the Primal Xbox? Okay, we'll do that in a sec. I gotta get the Squid Game crap in here, and then we'll dive into the Xbox thing, and then we'll dive into the RTX card. And I gotta fix my characters, because they reset all my character skins for some reason. I don't know. It's kind of weird. You like the name better than Xbox Series? I guess so. I guess so. Alright, we'll talk about the Xbox Prime in a sec. Like I said, I gotta fix whatever the hell's happening here with my operators. Okay, so yeah, they reset all of my operators. Why? Okay, there's the replacer. And I have her right, but I used the... No, that's the Cold War outfit. There we go, with the red, orange stuff. Is it because they added this new stuff? Okay, and I gotta get the Squid Game Premium. Yes, okay. COD coins. Bam. Let's do this. Squid Game Netflix 2, or Netflix Squid Game 2. So it's a free and premium pass. My COD guy's like, you've left Xbox? I was like, yep. And he's like, damn. And I'm like, yep. He's like, okay, here's some PlayStation COD coins. I was like, thank you. And now here we are working through this. So you just kind of use XP to get it. Well, the free stuff's not bad. You get Player 115, which is, I think, I don't know if that's a reference to Call of Duty, but whatever. Yeah, there's some nice stuff in this. 1,100 COD coins. Yeah, you get some characters, you get some tools, some items. That's not bad at all. And the event progress. Okay, this is where I am. Alright, let's do red light, green light? Squid Game Mosh Pit. Mosh Pit of 6v6 respawn modes with Squid Game mechanics. Alright, let's try red light, green light. Xbox is back. I wouldn't say Xbox is back. Well, okay, again, guys, so let's talk about Xbox Prime. So we've been talking on the channel since December 2023 that a next-gen Xbox is coming in 2026. Apparently, the name getting thrown out today, Xbox Prime, is what got everybody discussing this. But if you go back through many streams, we've been talking about Xbox doing a next-gen Xbox for like a couple years now. It's a pretty well-known industry secret. I just think it's funny that someone who is actually pretty reliable in the COD leak scene, like, was it Ghost of Hope was the one that brought this up. So, like, we know, and I've said this before, we know a next-gen Xbox is coming in 2026. Like, we know that. That is happening. We just don't have any naming conventions or anything. So, like, we do know that is happening. It's just what it's going to be called. And the fact that it's, like, today the news is Xbox Prime is kind of hilarious, because it's a terrible name. Makes you think of Prime Energy drinks, makes you think of Amazon Prime, makes you think of Optimus Prime dying. That's all the gifs I've had people send me today on my like press circuit or whatever. It's just Optimus Prime. They're gonna be like, this is what Xbox is gonna be. Seriously, all my press pals, just the gif of Optimus Prime being on the bench, just being like, and then dying. That's all I got sent today, because we're all assuming it's DOA. Like, you know, again, I'm predicting under 10 million console sales for that, but So that is their goal, is they want to launch it alongside the next Call of Duty. Well, not this year's Call of Duty, but like Call of Duty 2026, which is Modern Warfare 4, and alongside the remake of Halo 1. A console that has no exclusives will not have anybody to buy it, in my opinion, but, you know, we'll see what happens if Xbox wants to try this. Their funeral. Xbox Prime, I don't think is the actual name. I've never really believed that that's the actual name of it. But I do believe that it could be like a code name, or it could be the concept of it being your Prime Xbox, because they're supposed to do an OEM thing, where like third-party companies will like... So... that's funny. So third-party companies will be allowed to like make Xboxes. There might be like the Asus Xbox or the Dell Xbox. So like 3DO tried that, and 3DO is dead. Steam tried that with Steam machines, and that failed miserably and is dead. Windows tried that with Windows Mixed Reality, and that's dead, because you can't even get that on your PC anymore. So if they try the 3DO approach, good luck Xbox, because their platform's going to die even worse. But the idea is the Xbox Prime is the super high-end, valuable, expensive, super powerful Xbox. That's the idea they're going for. Will that work? I don't know. I don't think so, but it'll be interesting. So this should be like a genuine generational leap. Now, the big worry is that very likely they are going with AMD. And if they're going with AMD again, they're just going to get absolutely smacked and slaughtered. But again, all the luck to them. You know, good luck Xbox trying to make AMD parts successful. It's just not going to happen. But they could be surprising us. They could have cool stuff there. I don't know, but yeah. Especially with, like, when they had Matt Booty show up to announce that the next Call of Duty will have AMD FSR 4. They had him come up on stage, so I'm pretty sure the next Xbox will be, like, a super high-end AMD graphics card and graphics. And RDNA 4, I think, will be kind of ready by then. 3 or 4. But yeah. It's gonna be a massacre out there. This Series X of next gen. Well, it's gonna be next gen. They're trying to pull a 360. Leave match. I don't get to respond. Well, I wanted to see who was gonna make it, but all right, whatever. All right, filet. Anyways, like the idea behind doing an Xbox early is, as I've said many times, and a lot of people don't want to listen, the Series X and the Series S are a colossal failure. Xbox is flailing, they are dying, their hardware is not selling, their ecosystem is collapsing. So it's a last-ditch effort to try to capture the 360 style of launching ahead of your competitor and trying to do something different, because Xbox cannot win head-to-head against PlayStation. They failed during the PS4, they failed during the PS5. They cannot win a competitive direct competition with PlayStation. Why can't they do that? Because they don't have any fucking games. You need fucking exclusives to sell a console. Any idiot could tell you walking down the street that exclusives matter. Even if you live in a fantasy world and you want to pretend they don't, they do. At the end of the day, people pick the better console with the better exclusives. Because spec-wise, they're pretty similar. Hell, some of the games on the weaker PlayStation 5 run better than they do on Xbox. That's the problem, is software not powering their hardware. Just like sometimes you guys don't power the stream enough with your likes, so be sure to like the stream. Subscribe and great donations. Cool, consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also the Amazon store affiliate link. And GamerHeadquarters.com, I write stuff on my site sometimes. If you guys have questions, PlayStation Pisser, it's really good. I am anticipating that this next Xbox will have FSR 4, possibly 5. They probably FSR 4, and Xbox is supposed to have their own scaling solution similar to Pisser, and that should be pretty advanced because it is Microsoft, and Microsoft is a software company, but they do have pretty bad software a lot of the time, but hopefully it's really good. I am anticipating older games will look better with higher resolutions. I am anticipating very high frame rates of 4K 120 FPS using these scalers. I am anticipating the most powerful Xbox they've ever done. Am I anticipating it to do well? No. If they will not commit to exclusives, their platform will die. They cannot win against PlayStation. They shouldn't try to win against PlayStation. Ah, fuck. It's not worth the wait to get into that match. I'm going to try this other thing, though. Squid Game Mosh Pit. I'm kind of curious what that is. And if Xbox pulls out of the console market and they go against Steam, they will get smacked. No, the next Xbox will not have Steam on it because it doesn't make sense because they'll be pissing away their sales. If you have Steam on your Xbox, you will not buy games on Xbox. Microsoft will not make money. They will not be able to subsidize the console. They will not be able to subsidize the Game Pass. They need you to buy games through their marketplace. If they put Steam on Xbox, I would never, ever, ever, ever buy a game through Xbox again. You'd buy it through Steam. You'd be fucking crazy to buy anything through the Xbox marketplace when you could buy it through Steam. So that doesn't work. Yeah, so anyways, it'll be a meaty, expensive, powerful console. And they'll probably subsidize the hell out of it. They'll try to make it a big deal. They'll launch with Call of Duty, making it the best place to play Call of Duty. And they'll see how it goes. And it'll probably fail spectacularly. Because again, people are burnt out, like myself, a hardcore Xbox gamer for 20-something years. I'm tired of them. They do not commit. They do not deliver. And they do not provide quality, consistent exclusives. And the 1 year of 2025 where they actually have that, they're pulling away and putting all their stuff on multi-platforms. So it's just like the confidence in a next-gen Xbox is just abysmally low. And I don't think I wouldn't buy it. Like, sure, they can send it to me to review and stuff like that, but I'm not buying any more Xbox hardware because I think they're going to Dreamcast the hell out of it. We're actually, I have a group of press pals. We're taking bets on how long Xbox hardware is going to last after that Xbox comes out in 2026. I've got it within, what was it? One of my buddies says 2027. I say late. What did I have my bet on? We have a betting pool right now going on how long Xbox hardware is going to exist. I'm not winning the Squid Game goals. My goal is to go as fast as I can, but it doesn't work. You move on green and you stop on red. But like, it doesn't give me the tick thing for the stop, and then I stop too late and then I die. Maybe they'll buy Steam. That would be very hard to do from a like legal standpoint, like antitrust. There's something poetic about going down on the biggest ship ever. Yeah, they should call it the Xbox Titanic. Xbox Prime. Optimus Prime. I just like whenever I think of Xbox Prime, I just think of like Megatron just blasting Megatron blasting Optimus, and Optimus is like, "Roar!" And he's sitting on the bench and everybody's crying. And you know how bad it's gonna be, guys? I don't know if any of you guys are older. I think a lot of you are. If any of you watch Transformers the movie, that's what it's gonna be like with the next Xbox. I'm just gonna watch it fade from a colorful hero that you loved into like a gray dead box. Oh, it's gonna be really depressing. Yeah. Anyways, should we talk about RTX? Do you guys have questions about Xbox? This Xbox Prime? You want to see me win £5 million? Not some random. Where would I win £5 million? Yeah. 2-day shipping. I hope so. The actual thing that I thought was pretty funny was when I heard Xbox Prime, I was like, what are they, like, teaming up with Amazon for, like, the biggest clusterfuck of a failure we've ever seen? Because, like, Amazon has not had success in the gaming industry. Like, my big thing is, like, I can't realistically see a situation where Xbox's hardware recovers or becomes successful. Like, you could, if they really wanted to, if you immediately, like, tomorrow came out and you're like, okay, we fucked up, we shouldn't have moved Xbox games to PlayStation, we're not moving a single other game going forward, but it's too late because Outer Worlds and everything's already coming to PlayStation. If they immediately stop the bleeding and they're like, hey, we are going back to exclusives, we're dumbasses, we're giant wacky inflatable arm men, we're idiots, we made bad choices, we apologize to the Xbox community for scorch earthing you last year. That would be like a stepping stone. If they subsidize the fuck out of a really powerful console, that would help. if they were showing that they're not going to hold back this console because of the Series S, which is going to be a problem because they're going to have to still develop games for the baseline Series S. The other issue is the new Call of Duty game that's going to launch with the Xbox Prime is going to be held back by the Nintendo Switch 2 because they signed a 10-year agreement to make sure that that game runs on the Nintendo Switch 2. So, like, it's already going to be not as technically impressive as it could be. So at best, I don't know, you're going to get, like, what, a native 4K 120 FPS Call of Duty game? I mean, it's kind of, like, negligible when the PlayStation 5 Pro does 4K 90 FPS. Like, you know, it's like 30 extra frames, but, like, the regular gamer's not going to care at all, right? So they could come with a big commitment to exclusives, they could set up a whole bunch of timed exclusivity, they could come up with a really strong Game Pass lineup to sell people on it. I don't think the excitement is there for Xbox consoles anymore. Like I'm trying to come up with the best battle plan they could possibly have for it, and it's like, I think the damage was just done last year. Like, just beyond belief. I think their core audience is just over it. And I know you got a lot of delusional people left that think Xbox is still great and stuff, which, again, I feel bad for you guys. You know, believe whatever you want, it is what it is, but it's really, really hard to come up with anything that could even, like, remotely sell that console. Because I think it's just going to get rejected. I think their core audience will reject it. I think the casual audience will reject it. I think people that want value in their products are going to reject it. There's just, if you don't have exclusives, you just can't sell a product like that. Like, Microsoft should know that. They should have the data that says that people won't buy their console because of this. And if they don't, they're going to get those metrics really, really fucking soon. Because it's just going to be embarrassing, man. Is the next Infinity Ward. 2025 is Black Ops 7, and then 2026 is Modern Warfare 4, which is Infinity Ward. And if you guys missed it, I have a really good Xbox Rumors video today that went up. It talks about all the stuff to expect in 2025 and beyond. I will give it to Xbox. They did come through on closing up a lot of the leaks and stuff. We don't have a big picture of what Xbox is planning post 2026, really. Like, we know a couple games in 2027, but a lot of the rumor mill stuff has closed down. But regardless, it's a very, very good rumors discussion and chat video of what to expect, and I think it's pretty great. A Cold War stream, that's what we're trying to fund, Sherry. What happened to Halo? Halo Infinite failed miserably. It cost them probably got $100 million. And they're rebooting the franchise. They're remaking Halo 1, 2, and 3 to release alongside PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. Halo 1 Remake should drop with the 2026 Xbox Prime. And, yeah, they're also working on the next Halo as well. Which they'll have to get together pretty soon because the voice actors are getting not younger. And it takes so long to make these games. But, yeah, so it's going to be a UE5... generic-looking Halo remake. You know, like those tech demos where they're like, what would this look like if it was made with Unreal? That's what Halo is going to look like, and it's going to be depressing. And it's not going to feel like Halo, and it's not going to play like Halo. But they'll slap that Halo name on it. No, thanks to donation there, Dean. Dean is single-handedly trying to fund Call of Duty Cold War. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be Unreal Engine. Are consoles dying? Yeah, well, again, consoles aren't dying, but, like, they are slowly dying over time. We've talked about this before. They have reached their saturation point traditionally in the console market. It's been a healthy, like, 3 competitors. The market can no longer support that, obviously. Since Xbox hasn't been able to gain sales and a foothold for, you know, a couple generations now. So the consoles did sort of peak in the 2000s, it seemed like, for sales. I mean, things could change, but it does seem like that is the likelihood of it. All the console manufacturers are trying to find new ways to grow their hardware sales, except for Nintendo, because they're doing fine. That's why they're all moving into handheld and stuff to try to grow their numbers, and they're doing more quicker iterations to try to increase, you know, console numbers. But it's more like, I wouldn't say consoles are, like, dying. I'd say they've more peaked. unless there's like a miracle where all of a sudden people start getting into consoles. But younger people, they use their phones. Older people with more money are moving to PC. It's just kind of like, you know, it's just sort of quieting down. It's still a successful market, but it has reached its saturation point, I do believe. Unless there's some big cultural shift or something. Which I don't see happening. COD, they legally can't make COD an exclusive for 10 years. 15 years, actually, right? And I think they extended it with PlayStation recently, too. Contraband. Contraband's supposed to come out in 26 now, I think. You promise that I'll buy the next Xbox? With what money, Babin? How am I supposed to afford an RTX 5090 in this economy and a house and all that? Oh, Sherry's diving into this too. These guys want Cold War. Yeah. Game Pass. Well, the problem is, again, and I tell people a lot about this because they believe Game Pass is the only thing that matters, it's something like 80% of Game Pass subscriptions are console-based. And if there's not consoles, you don't have Game Pass subscribers. And if you have people leave your console to go to PlayStation or Nintendo or PC, you lose a Game Pass subscriber. In most situations, maybe some PC players will stick with it. So it's not growing. They were supposed to hit 60 or 70 million Game Pass users by like 26 or 27 or something. That's not happening. They're at like 35 or something like that. They're not hitting their targets. So that's not working. And like Game Pass needs console sales. It needs fuel to build from. What Xbox should have done is they should have stuck still, worked hard on exclusives, built up an ecosystem for the next 10 years, and then when console cloud gaming hopefully came in, they could have pivoted. They're stuck in an awkward situation where I don't think they can win any way they go about it. I think they're screwed based on the choices they've made. I really do. I do not see how they do well in this situation. Yeah. Anyways, any other questions about Xbox? I'm sure there'll be more throughout the night, but I kind of want to talk about the 5090 series. How will the next-gen consoles look? I would imagine the next Xbox will look kind of similar to the Series X. That design is perfect, but they do apparently have the Surface team working on the next Xbox, so I am maybe anticipating something that might sound really loud, because they tend to be a little cheaper on parts and stuff like that, and the Surface team stuff. Usually good performance, but usually loud devices, in my opinion of reviewing the Microsoft Surface products over the years. Typically loud fans and stuff like that because they cheap out on parts. But and strangely crappy webcams. Seriously, Microsoft, it's a like $3,000-$4,000 fucking laptop. Put in a freaking 1080p 60 FPS like webcam. Like seriously, like at least 720p 60 FPS webcam. Like really, they're expensive laptops. There you go. Rain in the fire, rain in the fire. You're not helping until I win red light, green light. God damn it, I've got to work for this. I don't want to work for Cold War. Yeah, that's your contribution. Well, thanks, Sherry, there. I do think the next Xbox will be a 4K 120 machine using resolution scaling. So anyways, the reason we have a potential Cold War stream here is because I downloaded Cold War to... How does the DualSense battery die so fast? Okay, so when I started the stream 30 minutes ago, I had 75% battery. What the hell? Anyway, so I have Cold War downloaded because I was doing that video, and it's 330 gigabytes, so I want to uninstall it because it's 330 gigabytes. And I need that space to download other games to make videos on. But I thought, hey, since it's downloaded, I might give you guys a chance to, you know, fund a stream of it at a subsidized cost, because I like you guys so much. Anyways, you watched my Series X unboxing, so full of excitement and hope. I know, right? How bad have things gone, right? It's just getting grimmer every single year. It is funny, though, because like, you can watch each of my videos, and it goes like bop, 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 on like this slow, like, descent into madness for Xbox. It's quite something. I gotta win red light, green light here. Did I get the Squid Games bundle? I didn't get the Squid Games bundle, but I bought the Squid Games season event? The Squid Games event? So I have to go based on this woman singing? Why does she keep killing people? People are dying. I made it! I qualified! Will I be running for Emperor of Canada? Oh god, I don't want to get stuck with that mess. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't want to try to fix Canada. I'm not that good, guys. Like Xbox, Canada is a fucking mess right now. I don't want to deal with it. Okay. So we should talk about the RTX 5090. I was pretty locked in there. I'm sorry, guys. I was locked in there. Xbox Prime. That's such a funny looking picture. That's from Filet, guys. Xbox Prime. First party candidates if Xbox goes third party. Oh, they just probably won't care as much. It'll be about the same. Seriously, PlayStation, they'll probably raise prices on things, but like everything will be about the same. Yeah. People are dying. She just sings and then people die.
3 players eliminated.
I'm right behind this man and I feel uncomfortable.
No players eliminated. One player has won.
This is so intense, guys. I got stabbed! You can kill each other? I didn't know they could kill you. I got the Squid Games event thing. I didn't know you could stab other people. Why didn't anybody tell me you could stab other people? Come on, Filet. Alright, anyways, let's talk about the magic, the majesty of the RTX 5090. Oh my god. So it's like, how much is the pricing on this one? So there's other RTX cards, but let's be real here. The only thing we really care about is the 5090. So the 5090 is going to cost $2,000 US, which I think is like $2,800 Canadian. Christ. It's so expensive. Then there's the RTX 5080, which is $1,000 US. The RTX 5070 Ti, which is $749 USD. And then there's the RTX 5070, which is $549 USD, which is going to smack AMD's pricing. So AMD earlier in the day, they had a conference at CES, because CES is going on right now, if you guys don't know about that. That's the tech event. I used to go to it. I really should have went. I signed up to go, but I didn't go, obviously, but that's why I'm streaming here. So they're announcing all this stuff. LG TVs going up to 165 hertz. Pretty cool, right, for a TV to do that? We're getting high frame rates. Kind of would rather go to 240, but, you know, it is what it is. So anyways, AMD, apparently they got headwind of the fact that Nvidia was going to price their cards so aggressively low, and AMD has apparently pulled like all their pricing concepts. Like they just announced their stuff, but they didn't put any pricing down because they're going to have to reevaluate all their pricing. Because Nvidia is looking to just gut AMD. Like they're screwed, man. AMD could not compete with these prices and cannot compete with these like offerings. Not in the high end, but like the low end. That's where AMD survives. But yeah, Nvidia's coming in there to gut them. Yeah. We're not talking more about the Canadian situation. I'm tired of it. Yeah. Amount of energy. So the RTX 5090 takes 600 watts. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, Filet. Thanks for your notice on people knifing. I see that you've made it far. But hopefully I've made it far in your hearts, and I can get enough of your likes on the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting. The Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, and the Amazon store affiliate link. And don't forget, guys, we're currently trying to fund a Cold War stream, so if you want to be part of the solution there, you can now do and contribute to that. We're only 4 away from it.
One player eliminated.
And I'd really appreciate if you guys stopped making fun of the sovereignty of my country in the chat. I don't want to hear any more of that. It's not funny.
One player eliminated. 5 players have won. 6 players
I did it. I crossed the line. Love can be on time.
eliminated.
Yeah, I feel so bad for AMD, but yeah, it's like 600 watts for the 5090. It's like, holy damn.
Have won.
Whew. I'm like, do I have to buy like a... I think I have like 1,000 something watt freaking energy thing, so I think I'm good. But they also announced DLSS 4. And apparently the 5090 with DLSS 4 is supposed to be twice as powerful as the 4090. Which sounds incredible. Will this guy ever die if he just idles here forever? Like, will anyone kill him?
No players eliminated.
So we're going from, like, mine, I have a 4090. I have a 24 gigabyte GDR6. The 5090 is going to 32 gigabyte GDR7. It's gonna be like a machine, dude. It's got a new Nvidia encoder, so like for like rendering and everything like that. Huge bump up. The bandwidth on this fucking thing is insane. It's a beast, and it's gonna have... I'm trying to find the picture of it. So they have... I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was this thing called like Nvidia... Was it GFX hair technology? So they're doing a new hair technology for the... I don't know how well this shows up here. So for they show it with Indiana Jones. It's RTX hair. So Nvidia is introducing hair ray tracing, which sounds like the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. So they're introducing hair ray tracing. But the idea of the 5090 is that this is going to be a very ray tracing focused thing. They want path tracing, they want full reflections, they want full global illumination. So that's the idea here, is this is going to be a card that is a monster for ray tracing specifically.
No players eliminated.
I wonder if Nvidia will throw me a bone and help me subsidize this at least. I'd love to do videos showing it off. I'm kind of like, I'm debating on it, but like $2,500? But like $3,000 Canadian?
2 players have won. 5 players.
You know, that's pretty hard to like swallow, especially if I want to get a house bought. Like $3,000 is like a lot of fucking money. Although maybe it'd be better to buy it before those tariffs get in here. He will time out if he doesn't cross. Oh, what do the envelopes do? I'm talking about nerd stuff full of dulcing. I'm talking about the 5090. Oh god, I'm so like, I want it. Am I gonna play Marvel Rivals for Fantastic Four? You bet your ass I am. Have you seen Sue Storm? Oh my god. I didn't know we had that kind of technology. But it is kind of funny that like Marvel Rivals, less than a month after release, or about a month after release, is going to release 4 characters, which I think Overwatch 2 took like years to release that many. It's kind of sad. I don't need that house. I don't need the subsidy, just get that house later. Well, it's not exactly Hairworks. It's Hairworks kind of plus ray-traced hair technology.
No players eliminated.
It's just silly. Like, we can't even get hair strands, like... I got screwed. We can't even get hair strands working correctly in video games. But, like, they want to, like, do ray-traced hair. Like what? Why? What does a ray-traced hair do for anyone? Are you guys down for ray-traced hair? I should be able to get $1,500 for my 4090. It's like Canada, man. No one's gonna like pay money for like my 4090 at a decent price. I'm better off just handing it down to my sister than I am selling it to someone. I can render more videos quickly. The envelope gives me nice. Thanks, Sherry. Sherry's the only one that's played the actual game. So I can render videos like a full, nice 20-minute 4K high bitrate video in like 3 minutes. So faster rendering. I mean, like, what am I gonna do? Render it in like a minute or something? It's like, it's pretty negligible. Uh, but like, my issue is upload speed. So I need a new house so I get faster upload speed so I can live in an area where the internet is quicker. My bottleneck is not my rendering, it's the internet speed. But yes, the 5090 could make the bar just go across the screen. Only 6 qualifying move. Well, I did my best fillet. Yeah. But it is kind of funny, like, hair ray trace technology. Just like, there's something about the idea of it that is just like overly comical to me. RTX hair on. I'm gonna have to do a review of Indiana Jones and be like, okay guys, RTX hair on. Wow! It's a first-person game, so you can't even see your own hair. They're gonna have to start making games where you can see, like, your hair on your screen just so that you can see that it's ray traced. Oh god, it's so unnecessary. What else was there? They're launching with... There's a list of, like, I think it's 75 games. The Witcher 4 is being built from the ground up to support the 5090, which is exciting. I had a feeling that was... I mean, we all knew that was the case. 75 games and apps will support DLSS4's multi-frame technology. So, like, all the big games that just came out will be filled to the brim with, like, the highest specs. I think they were showing... What was it? The Dune Awakening coming out? Running at, like, native 4K? Well, not native, but... You know, 4K DLSS. And it's running at like 350 FPS. I'm gonna have to buy a new monitor. Oh, thanks, Dean. We're getting close to the goal. The next Xbox will come with a disc tray. Yeah, I could see them doing it as an attachment. I don't think they'll put a disc tray in the Xbox. I don't think they need to put a disc... I don't think enough people care about a disc tray. Like, I think it'll depend on how much the digital Xbox sold, but I don't really see them... Did I make it? I'm over the line! I'm over the line! I was over the line. I'd say it's pretty 50-50 on it having a disc tray. I think if they don't have a disc tray, there's not going to be many people that are too bothered by it, but it'll be depending on how many people bought the digital Xbox Series X. Yeah. Yeah. Again, guys, if you're going to comment on the sovereignty of my nation, you're going to get timeouts going forward, because I'm tired of it. Oh, sorry, I removed you. I'm just gonna put you in a timeout. Yeah, we're doing timeouts now for threatening the sovereignty of my country, so... Tired of it. It's not a joke anymore, guys. The 5070 Ti is for people to buy houses. I would never lessen myself to a lower 50 series card. It's 5090 or bust. I need the VRAM, man. That's what I actually care. It's more about the rendering capabilities for like videos and stuff than it is about gaming. Yeah. When does Dune Awakening come out? Apparently PC is for 2025. I guess consoles later? Like, I don't even think they have a date for it. Your eyes are on the 5070 Ti. Ah, man, the Titans. They're nice, yeah. That one looks pretty good. Yeah. The hair strands option in RE4. Why? Because it looks sexy. That's why, guys. We need fully realistic path-traced hair movement technology. Yeah. We're not joking about the sovereignty of Canada anymore. I'm tired of seeing that for the last month. I've reached my limit on it. Haha, you might get invaded by the country beside you. Oh, it's so fun to be threatened about getting invaded. Oh, yay. I sit there every day thinking how exciting it would be to have to go and grab a weapon and fight to defend my country against our neighbor. Oh, wow. That sounds like a great idea, guys. Yeah, because it's going to be a peaceful takeover of Canada. Fucking idiots. Every single day, people are doing that. I'm tired of it. $2,000 GPU or house. It's more like a $3,000 GPU because I live in Canada. So more like it evens out to about $2,850. So I'm gonna have to see what my stores are charging for it, but yeah, it's gonna be pretty pricey if I want one. So I'm not too sure about it. Like, it's really expensive, and I really want to buy a house. And it's like, you know, and I gotta pay taxes again soon. I mean, I've already been paying taxes up the ass recently. Gotta pay more taxes. And then I gotta pay for my insurance, and then I gotta buy a house. You know, then I gotta buy other stuff. There's a Switch 2 coming, I have to pay for that. Yeah. People are dying. Yeah. I moved. I got shot, guys. I had it coming. So anyways, any further jokes about the sovereignty of my country will result in timeouts, and larger timeouts as I get more annoyed about it. You are warned! Enjoy! What skins do I have so far? I have this guy. I have 006. He's looking a little scruffier than usual. I'm working on 115, you know, that elemental thing for music and stuff like that. Timeouts. People will be getting timeouts. Anyone else want some more timeouts? And they'll get larger as I go along, guys. Politics? Oh, God. I'm torn between buying a 5090 and a house. I mean, I can buy both. It's just like, for every dollar I don't have put towards a house, that's a larger, more expensive mortgage I have to pay for in the long term. And when I buy a house, I also want to have some, like, furniture. It's gonna be really sad. I'm gonna have, like, my really crappy desk that people made fun of in my review of that monitor. My monitor, my TV stand, and, like, I don't know, I'd like to buy, like, a couch. I have, like, a bed. It's gonna be a very, very empty house because furniture is fucking expensive too. Yeah. Just go back to domination. No, Filet! You said you wouldn't contribute unless I win the Squid game. I have to do it. I have to win the Squid game because Filet isn't satisfied unless I'm out here getting my ass kicked trying to win. Was there anything else to talk about the 5090? It's probably gonna look great. Is there anything else they did with that? There's lots of cool tech around the 5090 though. They're doing a lot of creative things, like aside from like straight power and stuff like that. Oh, what a day, guys. IKEA. IKEA's still expensive. Who needs a house when you get a 5090? I'd like one. Yeah. Oh, hey, Bert, how you doing? It's just gonna be pretty sad if I have this house and I don't have, like, any furniture or anything. So does she say Ina, and that's when, like, people start shooting? I think Marvel Rivals is already really off the gate, doing really well. The numbers are great, the numbers are staying. It seems to be a very successful launch, in my opinion. It's the real test, though, is, of course, going to be, like, the long term, right? But I'd say Marvel Rivals is off to an incredible start. And they seem to have a lot of confidence with it, a lot of stuff planned out. So we'll have to see the long term for Marvel Rivals, but I think they're doing pretty well. Oh my god! I totally forgot. Did you guys see all the financials about those Call of Duty games that leaked today? Like, we know how many sales there were for different CODs. Like, that's kind of exciting. You haven't seen the Squid game. I couldn't really get into it. Like, I watched bits of it, but I couldn't really get into it. Yeah. A mattress, PC, monitor, TV, and a mini refrigerator. The mini refrigerators are too loud with the coil wines, guys. I can't handle it. I can't handle the coil wines. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get like a grant thing, I would imagine too, because I've got my like special Métis card thing, so I should hopefully be able to leverage that to get some like appliances or at least redo the floors. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I really like a nice floor, you know what I mean? A nice hardwood floor, they're easy to clean. Carpets are nice, but you know, you can do nice hardwood and then put carpet over top of it. But that's kind of the goal. What was the... I want to find the pricing for all the Call of Duty stuff, because we didn't talk about that today. There's a lot of stuff that happened today. Oh yeah, the Call of Duty costs. Okay, so Black Ops 3 cost 450 million, I'm assuming US dollars, and it sold 43 million copies, which is kind of nuts. And then Modern Warfare 2019 cost 640 million dollars, and it sold 41 million copies. And then Cold War cost $700 million, but it only sold 30 million copies. Now, all those people out there telling me how great Cold War is, obviously a lot less of you bought it compared to my prized Modern Warfare series. I ain't gonna try yet. Yes, Xbox is branding themselves after the Prime energy drink. They thought it was the best way to connect with the youth. Through TikTok. Yep. It's 3 degrees here. Please don't find my stream running on my corpse. Well, you know, you gotta make cuts where you can. I got a knife, I think, right? What do I do with the envelope? Do I have a knife? Did I make it? I made it. Whew, that was funny. Doing the movie stuff. Well, it makes sense. Actually, I think Xbox Entertainment was a great idea. I won! I won! I didn't win first. Does that count? It says I won. Shouldn't we go tell someone's dead? No, I won the round. We're still going, I guess. Oh god, will the pain never end? Yeah. Well, I mean, PlayStation, obviously, Sony has Sony Pictures, so there's going to be synergy, right? But the Xbox TV division was a very smart idea. It just kind of got stuck with the failing Xbox One at the time. It kind of got, like, snuffed out early, but I do still think Microsoft should get some sort of division going for film and stuff like that so they can manage everything. I think that would be a smart idea. Because, like, obviously we've seen with the Fallout show, it drives sales in their games, right? So you should really be trying to promote and, you know, build that up more, right?
No players eliminated.
Man, Call of Duty got really weird in the modern era.
One player has won. 2 players have won.
I got disqualified, but I was there! Oh. God damn it. Why ain't they stabbing me harder? They're probably gonna go for a young Aloy, I would imagine, so they can grow her up across the movies. Yeah, you know, films, they take a long time to do. I just want to give up on the Squid games. I failed, guys. I didn't make it. The Xbox FTC console, that doesn't exist. Obviously, we used it as a thumbnail because it made the most logical sense, but that console got basically curtailed. They decided that they're not doing that, obviously because they're not doing any sort of mid-gen refresh or anything like that. So Xbox is instead working on the next Xbox, is what they're going towards. So that's what's happening as opposed to this. So the cylinder concept, that's thrown out the door. Sebile, which is the controller, that's being moved to the next-gen Xbox. So that's how that's working. So that'll be the baseline for the new console, or new console's controller. I am hoping that I think it's Sebile, right? I'm hoping that gets more advancements than what has been outlined, because I think those advancements are a little weak, but we'll have to wait and see. But no, that will not be the shape or the design of it, the Xbox Prime. Xbox Prime. The all-in-one, the Prime Xbox for your life, with 2-day delivery. But the only kind of delivery I need is the delivery of your likes on the stream, subscribe, and great donations. Cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also the Amazon store affiliate link. Yeah, easy way to support the content on the channel. And don't forget, guys, we're trying to fund a Call of Duty Cold War stream. It either happens tonight or Cold War gets deleted off the console because it takes 330 gigabytes of space and I can't download anything. No, the controller's happening, it's just being moved to the 2026 Xbox. It'll be adjusted further, hopefully. Yeah. Because I think the big complaint is everyone wants the gyro or whatever. I don't really care about that, but I mostly want my Xbox controller not to go clankety clank 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 clank. Like it's a clanker, you know, from Star Wars. I hope the vibration's better, and I hope the battery life is still batteries, but that's kind of what my hopes are. Is this a wasted double battle pass? Everything is a wasted double battle pass. You wanted this fillet. You know, you sat there and you're like, the only way you're gonna contribute is if I sit here and play this stupid Squid game. So now I'm stuck in here. Fighting for my life in the Squid game. Or walking for my life, I guess? Yeah. Yeah. You don't think we'll get an Xbox console? Well, the guy that leaked all that stuff about Xbox last year has been 100% correct, and 2026 is when that next Xbox is coming. It's happening, man. I know a lot of people are pushing against it, but it's happening. Seriously, just watch. It's coming. They have to. They can't wait longer, otherwise their hardware isn't going to exist. But yes, the court case originally said 2028. The court case leaks also had that Xbox that's been cancelled that was supposed to be a refresh of the Series X. That didn't happen. So yeah, they're pushing up the timeline. It'll be 2026. Seriously, just watch. Just wait. It'll get announced this year. I'm pretty damn confident, man. Seriously, it's coming. It's like an open industry secret. It's happening. Should you buy a PS5 Pro? I'm already on the PS5 Pro. The clankers. I'll always call them clankers. Those robots are no good. Stick drift? I don't care about stick drift. I care about my controller being like sounding like that. That's what I care about. Yeah. It also does feel like it feels like a pretty aged controller. Somehow Xbox, who always had the better controller, feels like their controller is now like this aged ancient thing compared to the DualSense. Like the DualSense is just like a way better controller. It's ridiculous actually. The only issue is the battery life, which is a big problem, but you know. They got knives.
4 players eliminated.
God damn it! I knew that was gonna happen. They both knifed me, guys. They both knifed me. Is it canceled? Yeah, man. It was canceled. That's why they just did this Galaxy with, like, higher storage. It was clearly canceled. Did you buy it? Did you see a cylinder Xbox for sale this year? I didn't. I didn't see that. The whole house knows when you're playing Xbox, right? It's just clankety clank clank clank, man. Yes, we're all about the 5090 out here. We live by and for the 5090. I'm getting tired of playing red light, green light. I can't win at this game, and it makes me mad. Sometimes the woman has people shoot me. Sometimes people stab me. I just can't win. And I can't stand it. No, seriously though, the Xbox controller, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm doing videos and the vibration where it's like... I feel like I'm being fly swatted. And like this is ridiculous. Like seriously, like just light tap, like super light tap. That shouldn't pick up on the microphone. That's ridiculous. VR, I don't see Xbox doing VR. Xbox can't even get regular games out the door. They're not doing virtual reality. Virtual reality, it's also very niche. Had Xbox been very successful, sure they could have moved into VR. That hasn't been the case. Even the PSVR 2 isn't necessarily doing that well. So, like, yeah. Although I still don't get Xbox's desire to do a handheld. People aren't going to buy that. It's just not going to work. The newer DualSense, they did include the They did include an upgrade with the newer DualSense controllers. They're technically behind the scenes refresh, and they do have a larger battery, but it's still like, you know, not that big of a detail. Yeah. Something the fire, the fire, the fire. A custom Xbox? I can go grab a regular Xbox controller. They sound the same. So when they do the custom controllers, they do use the base of the Xbox, so it doesn't really matter. It's going to sound the same. If you really want, I can go pull out a regular Xbox controller and go clankety clank clank clank. It's going to sound the same, man. Clankety clank 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 clank. Have I tried stabbing? I've tried getting stabbed. I couldn't get the envelope. They stabbed me before I got the envelope. How much VRAM? All the VRAM. Isn't it 36 gigs of VRAM or something like that? Up from 24 or 26 or yeah, I think it's 24. Isn't it 36? I can't remember. We said it earlier. Steam will take Xbox's place. There are rumors going around that Steam is working on a console. I didn't move.
11 players eliminated.
Did I move the right stick? God damn it, Flay, I hate this. I don't know, I think a Steam console would still be pretty niche, but I think a Steam console is kind of fascinating from the context of it being like playing all your Steam stuff, being an integrated standalone box, and actually using Steam. Because like the issue was they 3DO'd the Steam machines prior, so Steam does do something that is like literally Valve handpicking the hardware, watching over everything. It could be successful. I don't see it being a breakout thing personally, but it'll be interesting to see. I do think there is appeal if it is like a high-end enough sort of spec thing that a lot of people might go, oh, well, I'd rather have my Steam library, then I can play on PC or I can play on console, and you know, you can kind of move. I want to play on my PC, I want to play on my TV. Oh, this doesn't look like the Squid game. I guess I gave up on the Squid game accidentally. I didn't realize I didn't click the Squid game again. My bad. Don't worry, there's Squid people everywhere, so, you know, it's about the same. I just want to win a Squid match. I've been giving it all I have, but I can't do it. Yeah. The 4090 will last for... The 4090 could last for like another 5 to 10 years, man. But the power of the 5090 right off the bat, that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity is what that is. Just think of the dick swinging you can do with a 5090, man. I'm going to tell you guys, if you feel better about yourself if you own a 4090, I'm going to tell you that. Like, a lot of people online, they'll be like, oh, what's your PC specs? Or they'll be like, bro, I've got this. And you could be like, I've got the 4090. And everybody goes, ooh. It makes all the guys go, oh. Seriously, I'm not even kidding. Your day-to-day regular people don't care or know, but the gamers, the ones you gotta speak out to, they're the ones that care about your PC specs. And if you say you got a 5090, everyone in the room's always impressed. That's what it's all about, guys. It's about being better than other people. And Nvidia knows that. And they know you're willing to pay whatever price it is to have the best ridiculous specs. And that's what it's all about in life. The only people that tell you you don't need a 5090 are the people that can't afford a 5090. It's so ridiculous. It's like $3,000 Canadian. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna have to like call my like local freaking computer store and see what the prices are gonna be on this thing. It's stupid. Absolutely stupid. I checked their site. They don't have it up yet, but keeping an eye out for it. I need to see how much this will cost before I'm emotionally bankrupt. Stop asking questions so I can focus. No, Sherry. I need to be equally distracted. What have I been watching lately? I recently wrapped up The Sopranos, so that was something. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Great song. 4090 is now a peasant card. It's true. Immediately, as soon as they officially announced the 5090, I felt worthless. I felt like a peasant. I felt like I didn't belong in video games. That's the power of the 5090, guys. It's like when you wear more expensive clothing, you just feel better. It's like having an Apple product. It's cockiness is what it is. The bigger the GPU, the more you're compensating. I disagree. I disagree. Not anymore, man. They say the smaller the graphics card, the less successful you are in life. And the less people will love you. Steam console could play PlayStation games. I'm pretty sure PlayStation will block a Steam console being able to play PlayStation games. I actually, in fact, if they were like forced to, I do think, and they do have the power to block it too. I think if they were given an ultimatum, PlayStation would probably rip their games off of Steam as opposed to actually allowing a competitive console to play their games. They won't allow it. And why would they? They funded those exclusives. They're to make their platform better. That's the whole point of exclusives, guys. They use the most of a console, the most of a platform, and they show why you should buy their product over another. They're not going to give up their exclusives. It's like Nintendo. They didn't want to give up their exclusives even to mobile, but they were forced to because the Wii U was doing so bad. Now look, they don't have to do much mobile stuff because they bounce back with the Switch. That's how it goes. My controller looks sick. I use Hex Gaming, man. That's all my custom controller stuff. They're great. I got this for PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm really into the Iron Man kind of chrome look. I don't want to call it that, but that's kind of the design I have. I have a better high-end PlayStation 5 controller to review from them. I just haven't gotten around to it. It's still in the box. But it's actually, like, it's really cool. I just haven't really gotten around to it because I've been so busy. But it's weird because, like, I've been using the PlayStation 5 all the time, but I just haven't, like, you know, unboxed the controller yet to use it, which is, that's on me. But I like the feel of the chrome, so... Yeah, that one, that one's not a chrome one, but it's like a special custom line. And I really should get my review done of it. I've just been lazy, is what it is. Well, not lazy. I'm busy all the time, but I've just there's so much going on. Yeah. Red light, green light's hard, but I need to get good. PlayStation is stuck in the old ways. I heavily disagree. They are doing incredibly well in this industry, and they have a strong sticking point. The only people that say things are stuck in their own ways are people that are part of a failing ecosystem, such as the Xbox. The only reason Xbox is changing the rules of the game is because they're not winning at it. And that's how you win, is by changing and moving goalposts. But yes, PlayStation is doing fine. They're not stuck in old ways. They're the second most, or almost working on first most successful console in the gaming industry. They are selling 2 to 1, almost 3 to 1 over their main competitor, which is the Xbox. And they smacked Xbox about 5 to 1 over holiday sales. So I would say PlayStation is doing incredibly well. They're not stuck in their old ways. They are incredibly profitable. They're having a great time. Their shareholders are happy. Their owners are happy. And people are buying PlayStations. Feels like this generation's 4 years old, man. These consoles are ancient, dude. Gotta move on. Gotta move on. Will I play one match of Zombies Outbreak 3-round exfil? I mean, I guess I could. I don't even know what that is. Yeah. I mean, have you guys never brought a girl over and showed her your graphics card and she goes, woo! You know, it's all about the Starry Night, guys. Sometimes I go, hey, my graphics card plays Starry Night, and everyone goes, what's that? And I'm like, you don't know Starry Night? It's pretty impressive. Is my controller good for COD? It's great. It's just obviously the Xbox, like the thumbsticks get worn down, but other than that, yeah, no, these controllers are fantastic. I use them on every stream, man. Use them for years. Your girl easy for the guy with the 5090. How old am I? I'm ancient. My best years are behind me. Yeah. I think a lot of people are still using, like, what, a 1080 or something like that? What's your 2080 Ti? That's a poverty card. God. It's a poverty card. Ooh, we're getting close to that goal. Cold War's on the table. Your wife was impressed with the 2060? Dean, I told you over and over again, you should have upgraded to the 3090, but you're like, no, 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 it'll be fine. Everything in life's great. I warned you. Series X controller. I really like the shape of the Xbox controller and the thumbstick layout. Like, I like the Xbox controller more, but the PlayStation 5 DualSense is just a far better controller. It just is. It just is. Yeah. God, I feel so bad for Gabe out there with his 2080. Like, the guy's practically living on the streets. What's it like to have no frames in video games? There we go. We unlocked a Cold War stream coming hot for you guys, so enjoy. And then I can finally remove this thing from my console. It's so much space, dude. 330 gigabytes. There we go. Cold War has been funded. The hoes love RGB lighting. Yeah, I don't do it. My keyboard is like an old ass, was this the Microsoft like 5000 keyboard or something like that? It's a very unimpressive keyboard. I can't use fancy, like I get fancy keyboards sometimes to review and stuff. I can't use a fancy keyboard. I have to use like a basic old one or I can't type properly. Yeah. I can't type if it's not like a really, really run-of-the-mill basic-ass thing with no special keys. I'm not even kidding, seriously. I should actually replace this mouse and keyboard. They're like ancient, but I just kind of like them. It's actually embarrassing how like cheap my mouse and keyboard combo is. Yeah. Costco cinnamon rolls. Yeah, they're pretty good. There was a sick deal on beef at the pound, like the thing of beef, the roll of ground beef. It was really cheap today at Costco. If you guys are in Canada, I don't know if that's elsewhere, but it's really, really cheap. Yeah, it was really, really affordable.
UAV established overhead. Taking Bravo underway.
How am I doing? I'm doing less great now that Cold War got funded, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Did somebody say I need to get a watch? Oh no, now you get to watch a real COD game getting played. Oh, okay, I get that. Gotta start wearing a fancy watch on the streams. It's the only way to evolve, guys. You love the clanky Xbox controller? Get out of here, man. Nobody wants to hear a clanky-ass controller. I'm sitting there trying to do my videos, and it's just like clankety clank clank. I have to like edit audio, and I still can't get it all. Man, I'm getting smoked this match. Just go back to red light, green light. It keeps the KD to a minimum level of sadness. Did you kill that guy? Good job. I need to start getting some kills here. This isn't going well for me. Oh my god. Is Xbox Prime legit? I don't think it's not gonna be called Xbox Prime, I don't believe. I think that's like a keyword. I think it's like a testing word, a code word for it. I don't think it's gonna be called Xbox Prime. I mean, like, it's not worse than calling it the Xbox Series, right? Like, I think Prime would be less confusing? Oh my god, I just keep getting outplayed here. I mean, I love the Xbox controller too, guys, but let's be honest here. Like, it's pretty antiquated, right? Like, the way the vibrations are done, the sounds of the controller, the build quality of it. Like, the DualSense is an actual generational leap over the Xbox's controller. They basically just took the design of the Xbox controller and they just made it better. Microsoft got caught incredibly flat-footed with their controller design, and that's... It happens, honestly. Okay, I feel like I should leave this match. It's like it's a close scoring match, but like I'm not getting these kills going, dude. It's driving me crazy. Like, I need to get some kills generated, otherwise I'm just gonna get smacked around this whole time. I think the problem is I'm too used to that bloody Fortnite game now. Oh, for f***ing quick scopers, dude. Well, have you seen the Sky ASMR Xbox controller video? I'm still a Squid Game failure. The only failure that I think about is the one that doesn't like the stream. Subscribing, great donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also the Amazon store affiliate link. God damn it, dude. I cannot kill anyone. There we go, I got him. I couldn't kill her, though. Your Xbox controller vibration's not as loud? Well, then you're not feeling the game. Then you're not feeling the game. Sounds like a kid's toy. It feels like a kid's toy more as the gen goes on, too. You can't even blow into it like you can on the PlayStation controller, man. Can't even blow into it. The Megatron edition? That would be pretty sick. What do I think of the Xbox Elite controller? It's a nice concept, but they're very poor build quality and they just fall apart, so I don't really recommend them. Yeah, the Xbox, like I had an Elite controller and stuff like that, and they just fall apart, honestly. Like Microsoft, they definitely have like hardware issues in regards to like products like that, where it's just kind of like really flimsy. You can look like the Microsoft Band and stuff too, and it's just like a lot of their gear that's like not like they do good like hardware in terms of like, you know, Surface products or like larger box devices and stuff like that, but anything that needs like functionality or movement, Microsoft really struggles with providing quality products that last. Yeah. Project Scorpio. Yeah, I guess in that concept, yes, like a code word or, you know, testing project. Which is kind of weird, because usually the Xboxes, their code words are... I feel like code word's a bad naming. There's a better naming convention for what that means. I said it earlier in the stream, I'm totally forgetting on or blanking on it. But like usually the product families are internally known for like certain places, like locations, because there's like Durango and I'm trying to think what some of the other spots were. Usually it's like locations and that. So yeah, yeah. That's the problem too. Is a lot of people are gonna associate, like if Prime is the name, which I hope it isn't. If it is the name, a lot of people are going to associate that with 2-day shipping, or 2-day free shipping or whatever, and the Prime drinks. And yeah, it's kind of, it's not... I think it's a better naming convention, but it's still like a terrible one. Yeah. They should have just called it the Xbox Infinity, you know, because it's going to be infinitely disappointing. Or Xbox Infinite Disappointment. But I think the naming is kind of not going to work on that because, you know, obviously, you know, Halo Infinite came out so bad. Yeah. The software, yeah, I always joke about that. For a software company, Microsoft software is just horrendous in the modern era. But yeah, they do have, like, hardware issues too. Like, their box, like, again, their larger box stuff, their Surface stuff, that's pretty good hardware. But, like, anything that's, like, movement-wise, like, the watch, like the Microsoft Band, and controllers and stuff like that, the build quality just isn't there for it. Is an Xbox Direct happening? I mean, possibly. I haven't heard anything about it. I mean, there's a few games coming out this year from Xbox, so they need to pick release dates. I don't really think we're going to hear a whole lot from companies about like final release dates though for games, unless they're coming out in the early half of the year. Mostly because a lot of companies are going to want to move their stuff based around whatever GTA announces for their release. So I think a lot of games... I believe as soon as you have like a rough release window for Grand Theft Auto, we'll all of a sudden have like tons of release dates just immediately scheduled because companies don't want to be around that game, right? Whatever the case, it's going to be a bloodbath for games this year because there's a lot coming out, a finite amount of money from people. People are going to be like tightening their, you know, costs for stuff too, and yeah, there's a lot of games coming out really quickly. Yeah. Fable. Fable should be this summer, I'm thinking. I don't think they'll put it up against, you know, GTA in the fall. I think that game should be a summer game. I don't think it would be successful if they released it in the fall months. Yeah. I had like 3 or 4 Red Rings of Death on Xbox. That's how good that console was. It'll transform, I hope so. The controller, that controller from the FTC leak is being moved to the next Xbox in 2026. Yeah, we've talked about that a few times. So that controller is being moved to that console.
Hey, don't make me return fire.
God damn it, dude. These guys are freaking just smacking us here. I don't like this one bit. Damn it, dude. Freaking just rolling up in here. Half-Life 3. Yeah, I'm actually pretty confident we'll at least hear Half-Life 3 get announced this year. I really do actually believe it is a real thing at this point. There's just too much stuff pointing towards it. I do actually believe Fallout 3 is real. I kind of thought it was going to get announced at the Game Awards, but... I really, yeah, no, it's coming. It is coming. 2X and 3. Well, the reason Xbox doesn't do numbers is because the Xbox 2 would have went up against PlayStation 3. You can't have that. That's why they did 360. But yeah, Xbox One, the only one Xbox One, like the concept's good, but the naming's kind of bad. And then 1X and then Series XS. It's kind of like Wii U. Not good naming conventions, honestly. Will I stream GTA 6 when it comes out? I mean, probably. It's gonna be one of the largest games of all time. I would probably, yeah, I'll be covering it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, though, and refill my drink, so I will be back in a sec. Alright, let's do this. I didn't even get to go to the bathroom. I need to buy a fucking house. I'm getting sick of this. Get sick of it. Oh, the flashbang gets too much in my eyes. Ugh. Also, I think it would be really fun if the Xbox is named after Prime, because, you know, it was that flop of a Transformers movie that was actually really good, so it would be poetic in that way. Nintendo Switch eShop is a browser. I could see that. It's really bad, the eShop. I'm kind of shocked they haven't done more work. I don't think we're getting Left 4 Dead 3, man. The closest you're getting to Left 4 Dead 3, unless Half-Life causes Valve to do like a free initiative is gonna be Back 4 Blood as your Half-Life, or as your Left 4 Dead 3, man. That's the closest you're getting to that. Yeah. If I was near you, I could use your bathroom really tough. Well, thanks, man. That's really kind of you, Dean. Really kind of you. At least I got to refill my drink and then spilled some of it on the floor here, so that's great. That's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Switch UI underrated. It's been the same since 2017. Well, I guess it doesn't have any ads, so that is something to cherish, I suppose. But seriously, like, it sucks to navigate that store. Those animated Transformers. What other animated Transformers? Transformers the movie? It's a classic. Oh, thanks to the donation there. Wham, clam, thank you, man. Yes. Anyways, there you go. What have I missed here? Nintendo will port Nintendo games to Switch. Well, of course, they're going to continue to port games over, but I think they're going to focus more on Nintendo Switch 2 going forward. But allegedly, Twilight Princess and Wind Waker remasters have been sitting there for a couple years. So Nintendo's got a lot planned. They're one of the only companies in gaming. I see Xbox is starting to do this a little bit. They're one of the only companies that uses like the movies technique of waiting on certain games and picking the best place to release them for the most optimal experience. So I am in the belief that Nintendo has more games sitting there. They've just been choosing when to release them, and they'll drop them when they feel like it. But yeah, there's going to be more remasters and stuff. Like Nintendo, they've been steadily doing that, right? Like steadily remastering things, steadily re-releasing things. So more of that's going to happen. I sound convinced the next gen is happening. We've talked about Xbox doing a 2026 console for like a year and a half. So yeah, I'm really quite confident in it. Very confident in it. Yes, we got the Cold War stream. Bravo, Sherry. I hope you guys enjoy this. I have a bad feeling about it too, because I know I don't like that game, and I was playing it to do my video, and I was like, oh, it's probably a bad idea to offer people this, but I'm like, it's January, ad revenue sucks, I'm like, oh, you know, I might as well try. And, you know, before I uninstall 330 gigabytes of storage, I thought, oh, maybe it'd be a good idea to stream it or something. The purple handgun? What's that? Yeah, no, I am hoping that they do some sort of revitalization for the Nintendo Switch store, because it is a pain in the ass to, like, navigate and use. Like, it's lightweight, but man, is it, like, it's a bad store. Like, actually, the thing that really amazes me is these companies. They make all their money selling these games, like the software. Why are their stores so bad? Like, the Xbox store, it was, like, I don't know if you guys, like, I think the Xbox store right now is not great. It's, like, infinitely better. Like, if you were there at the Xbox One launch, that was, like, the worst store in the goddamn world, dude. I still, again, think the Xbox store is really, really badly put together, but, like, it is eons evolved from what it used to be. Buy from the horrible Xbox store, right? I mean, Valve is working on Half-Life 3 right now. It's highlighted. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that after I get to go to the bathroom at some point. Fusion Frenzy? You can play Fusion Frenzy on Xbox still, it's backwards compatible. Second one isn't, though, for some reason. Must be a technical issue, otherwise I don't see why they wouldn't make Fusion Frenzy 2 backwards compatible, honestly. Doesn't make sense. Yeah. Achievements on the Switch too. I mean, it would be great if Nintendo had an achievement system. I just can't see them doing it because it's, you know, it'd be too much work. Like, companies aren't going to go and add achievements retroactively, and I don't even think Nintendo's set up for that architecture or the infrastructure for achievements. I mean, if they did, cool, but like, I wouldn't try to earn any of them. I wouldn't really care. In an ideal situation, Xbox Live would offer achievements for Nintendo games, but that won't happen. Yeah. Turn right. Wait, so you're saying there's a purple gun in the game, Sherry? Is that what you're talking about? There's a purple gun in the game to pick up, or I'm so confused here. feel like I'm not getting the full gist of your conversation on that one. You love the Xbox store? It's so bad. I mean, again, it's gotten a lot better, but man, like, that was the thing that drove me. I even have like an article I could like pull up for like 2016 or 17 where I'm writing about how awful the store is. It really is. It is a really bad setup. It's miles better than what it was, but it loads slow, it runs poorly, it's hard to navigate, doesn't have enough good setups. Like, your store should be one of the most important parts of your console. You should be spending a lot of money and time making sure that your store is optimized, because that's how you make money. Better stores will lead to more acquisitions of games, more purchases. It's just basic business. Can't make it hard for people to buy things. God damn it, dude, we're getting smacked here. Am I gonna grab the 5090? I'm thinking about it. Mostly because there's a lot of haters out there that said I couldn't get one. But I also really want to buy a house instead. Oh, hi there. Yep, what's up? Nintendo could call it accomplishments? Oh god, what do you want, your participation Nintendo award? No, I mean, they could do it, right? But the issue, again, is like, it's going to be backwards compatible, so you're going to have like thousands of Nintendo Switch games that aren't, you know, or are without trophies or achievements or whatever you're going to call them. That's the issue. They should have done it earlier, they didn't, so it's like, I don't know if I see them doing it now, because again, I don't think Nintendo is like really equipped in terms of their multiplayer ecosystem. Like, their multiplayer ecosystem still acts like it's something from like the 360 or the PS3. Well, missing features those consoles had. It was in the rear doorway. Okay, well, I totally missed that, Sherry, sorry. Damn it. You want a Black Ops 2 remastered? Well, the Black Ops 7 is gonna continue the events of Black Ops 2, and it's gonna have all remade maps from Black Ops 2, so that should hopefully satisfy your hunger for Black Ops 2. I was hoping Xbox might have them do more remasters, but I think remasters take away from their business. Okay, I'm gonna try to go to the bathroom again. Here, you guys can have a pineapple with me. Scalpers? No, I don't think there'll be scalping issues. Alright, now we can focus on this. You guys talk about Xbox Prime? No, it's going to be a next generation Xbox. It's going to have a new CPU, a new GPU, next generation technology. A next generation upscaler. It's a next gen Xbox, not a last gen Xbox.
Secure the objective.
Xbox Prime more sounds like an energy drink. It does. It also sounds like Prime Delivery and Prime Video.
Securing C. Bravo. Securing Zone A.
But maybe this is Xbox's attempt to get in with the crowds, to confuse people about Amazon's video, and to connect with that guy that makes energy drinks so they get the younger crowd. They're gonna partner with Amazon so that you get delivery through your Xbox and Prime Video baked in. And then that other guy, with every Xbox Prime, becomes a Prime energy drink. And
Taking Bravo.
some past due cheese food.
Secure the objective.
Xbox Prime. What do I think this will mean for PlayStation? PlayStation will never be the same, Zero. I heard that some PlayStation executives are gonna start wiping away tears with money.
Not getting one of mine.
It'll mean PlayStation will have a slightly worse console for 2 years until they do their new one in 2028.
EKIA.
I think PlayStation's real worry is Nintendo, but I think PlayStation's fine though. They won't shed a tear.
Securing Alpha.
Stun set.
They know they're winning the hardware game, and it's only a matter of time. Again, guys, you may feel that this generation is too quick. You may not like that a new console is coming fast. You do not have a choice. The only choice you have is to buy or not to buy.
Concussion grenade sight.
You do not get to choose when they release a new Xbox. Yes, this many years is excessively long for a console generation. Console generations, they used to be 4 or 5 years. It's only recently because people refuse to buy newer consoles and companies want to get, you know, greedy and buy and not force you to buy new consoles. That's the only reason recent console generations have been so long. No, console manufacturers do not care if COVID was a factor. No, they do not care if there hasn't been too many games and you feel like you're not getting your value out of the console.
Don't make me return.
They do not give a damn. They will release it when they feel they need to release it or when they want to.
Securing Zone A.
There you go. Your only choice is to buy or not to buy, or complain about it. But you do not choose when Microsoft releases their console, or Sony. They release the console when they feel like it. I'm sorry. It's not a group consensus, it's not a group decision, it's just when they want to. They are the company providing the product, you are the consumer choosing to consume said product or not to. And yes, console generations used to be a lot shorter than they are now. I've been saying for a while, console generations need to shorten again because technology is jumping leaps and bounds. I mean, freaking hell, look at the 5090. It's gonna make the Xbox and the PlayStation together look like little tiny fried sad potatoes.
See ya.
I mean, DLS has 4 guys with hair ray tracing.
Taking Alpha.
I don't even know what that means, but I'm gonna get to talk about it excitingly in videos if I buy the GPU. Yeah. If you look back, they're not 6 to 8 years. Go look back at the history of consoles. I have the freaking SKU map. They are 4 to 5 years.
Hold the enemy back.
That is how long the average of console gens used to be. It's only the last 20 years that console generations have been taking so bloody long. And look how bad the technology stagnates. I don't know if you guys were using the 360 in the last few years of its life, but holy crap was that thing running slow, man. Same with the Xbox One, using it right now. Like, look how bad the games look and stuff. You need quicker technological advancements for hardware. Software is just jumping leaps and bounds. Like the PS5 and the Series X, and particularly the Series S, which is a huge problem. Look how blurry these games are looking. Like, you play like Dragon Age, or you play like anything on UE5, these games are running at lower resolutions than frickin' 360 era. And they run badly, and they look like soup. Dirty, disgusting soup.
Grenade going out.
Please do not get in the way of technological process. It's like you're still wanting to hold on to DVDs. It's a problem, guys. Yeah, the 360 era, like 360 I think was, what, an 8-year console or something like that, but the Xbox, the original Xbox, it was under 4 years. I think it was like 3.5 or something like that, just over 3.5 years. Like, yeah, console gens, they last too long now. It's not good for growth.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Threat neutralized.
Hell, there's phones that come out every year. Nobody complains about that.
Hostile UAV UAV established overhead. Locking down Charlie.
Cover me. Taking the objective.
I'm sorry if you don't like it, but that's just how it is.
Bravo.
Again, your option is to buy or not to buy.
All locations secured. Hold your positions. We're losing Charlie.
Nvidia does push technology and the industry, but they do cost a lot of money.
Locked C.
That's why they're enthusiast consoles. But the biggest enthusiasts out there are the ones that like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool, be a channel member. Channel member gifted the Patreon option and the Discord for stream alerts. And the Amazon store affiliate link. Easy ways to support the content. And a big thumbs up to Dean and Cherry for basically funding a Cold War stream. I hope you guys enjoy my elongated punishment. Phones and tablets are playing catch up. My iPhone here is better than an Xbox One. This is stronger than an Xbox One. They're not playing catch up, dude. I can play Modern Warfare 3-2 maps on my phone at like pretty good resolutions with pretty good frame rates.
Detected.
On my phone. My phone. My phone is stronger than the Xbox One. This thing. It's like a PS4. It's got better RAM. Seriously. I don't even get it, Glue. Look at the specs. Like, no, they're not playing catch up. They are far more complex and advanced than you give them credit for. And they're not even supposed to be. Like, a phone's not even designed for gaming. It just can because it feels like it. Imagine if they start getting better like AI upscalers on phones. I mean, like, come on, dude. It's silly to think that. And more people play on phones than they do on consoles. Mobile gaming is far beyond console gaming at this point. Damn. Yeah, people upgrade their phone every year without batting an eye, but consoles, it's like, oh no, I can't have my console, the same one for 8 years. They're robbing me. I bought my console on sale for like $300, and it's like, fuck if I don't get like 15 years out of this thing. I want my games to look like muddy soup running at like 10 FPS, but by God do I want every penny out of this thing, and it's like, Jesus Christ. You know, I'm all about getting a good deal and good value out of your buck, but like, come on, guys. And the other thing too is you don't have to upgrade. Your Series X, if you have one, or PS5 will still play the games for probably 10 more years. I mean, hell, as long as Xbox exists then, but like, freaking hell, dude. People are still playing on Xbox Ones and PS4s. Which they shouldn't be able to, but they are. There's still people using the 360. Still, and the PS3. The PS3 still has millions of people that use it every month. But I mean, those games are great, and it makes sense. But like, seriously, there's still people who haven't moved on from those. Fuck, DVD's still the most popular, like, format for physical media. Movies. DVDs! I was a child when DVDs came out. I'm old now. That's ridiculous. You think people were crying about VHSs when we had DVDs? No. What is wrong with world and technology? Can't handle it. Your Samsung Note 20? Exactly, you can use your phone for years, but you can upgrade every year and it's fine too, but nobody says anything. Have I done the Squid Game mode? Oh, we were doing a lot of Squid Game mode stuff. Yeah, mobile gaming, it has some amazing accomplishments. Some terrible stuff. It is a lot of free-to-play whatever games, but that doesn't matter with the fact that the specs are the specs, man. And my phone's better than an Xbox One. And it sits in my pocket.
Kill confirmed.
King Mobile. Yeah, King. A lot of people don't talk about King. You're very right there to bring King up as the Activision Blizzard thing. King is a very big moneymaker. A lot of people don't talk about it, though, because they only think about consoles, right? Will I buy the next Xbox? They are free to send me the next Xbox. I wouldn't buy more Xbox hardware, personally. Yeah. Wow, look at me going here, just kicking ass, chewing bubblegum, and I'm all out of gum. I'm all out of names. But my list is long. I'm gonna do the thing with the guns. Do the thing with the guns! Yeah! Phones are larger than consoles. You understand my frustration with UE5? Yeah, every game looks the same. Like that's what like everyone was cheering when Halo showed it running on UE5, and I was like, oh my god, it looks like one of those I built Halo in UE Unreal Engine kind of videos, and I was like, oh no. Seriously, it looks like every other generic game out on the market. It's gonna suck because I know when that Halo game's gonna come out, it's gonna have that 343 ugliness, and it's just gonna look like every other shooter out there. I'm almost finished the Squid Game pass, but I just got it today. I feel like it should last like 2 streams. I'm gonna do it in like 1 day. Well, no, I need 356,000 XP, 118,000. I might actually finish it today. I've unlocked the Squid Game, people, guys. I'm doing it. I'm doing it for you. Yeah. Candy Crush Next Gen. I'm actually surprised they haven't ported Candy Crush to the Xbox. Yeah. I feel like we need another goal. But I don't know what to do. Another goal. Another goal in this economy. It's crazy. Something the fire, the fire, the fire. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba. That's actually pretty funny.
Domination.
iPhone is necessary? What do you mean it's necessary? I mean, you don't have to have a phone, but you do kind of need to have a phone. But what are you talking about, man?
Alpha captured.
Slipspace wasn't good. Well, Slipspace wasn't used to its full potential, and Slipspace was just an upgrade on the Blam engine, man. It was just Blam with a new sugar coating.
Hostiles reclaimed.
Trust me though, when I say like the feeling of Halo is because it runs on Blam. That's why Halo feels like Halo. And I know the physics engine and everything like that will have a plugin for UE, but there's a reason that Halo feels and looks like Halo, and that's because it runs off of Blam. That's what gives a game its personality, is its engine, the quirks, the style of it. That's why when you see a game like Doom, and you know it's running off of ID's technology, it feels and plays like Doom, and how like Doom should feel. Just like when you play Call of Duty in a Call of Duty game, it feels and plays like it should, because it's running off the Infinity Ward engine. Engines give your games personality, feeling, style, and physics. And when you change that, you lose the heart and the style of your game. And yes, all UE5 games do look exactly the same. The rocks, the textures, and the environment. It sounds like a drink. Xbox Prime does sound like a drink. It's funny that you guys all think drink or Amazon Prime. I just see Optimus Prime getting blasted and then fading to gray. That's what I see when I hear Xbox Prime, but you know. Here's E-Day. I'm assuming they're doing a prequel because they're going to release it on PlayStation and Nintendo. That's why they're calling it, that's why they're doing a prequel. Personally, I would have preferred them to have concluded the Gears franchise since we're 1 game away from the ending, but yeah, so you know, it's totally okay. I'll wait probably till 2030 something for Gears to finish up. That's fantastic. It's not like I wanted the franchise to have a meaningful ending or anything like that. No, I mean, I'm excited about it. I love Gears. It's one of my favorite franchises. Is it a little sad that it's going to be on other platforms? Yeah, it is. But, you know, hopefully it does grow the Gears brand. And I look forward to covering it on PlayStation and stuff like that. Visually, it looks great. They're the masters of Unreal Engine, so I'm sure it'll look fantastic. And, yeah, I can't wait to see how Gridlock looks, right?
B secured.
Grenade inbound.
Bam.
Locking down Charlie.
The PlayStation 5 Pro, the scam thing. I honestly think it's a lot of people that want to have a Pro and they just don't have the extra money to buy one, and they kind of hate on it because of that. I do think that that's a thing. I see it a lot in the graphics cards kind of community too, where it's like, oh, the 4090 or 5090 is a scam at those prices or blah blah blah. And I think it's more the fact like people can't afford them, and that's kind of where that comes in, is they don't like that people can afford it and they can't, and then they like, oh, they, you know, kind of say that sort of thing, like it's a scam, it's not worth it. I really think it's a financials kind of thing, because I'm sure if people could, you know, buy that thing, they would want it immediately, right? Even if they're saying they think it's a scam or they don't like it. If they could buy it easily and not think about it, they certainly would pull the trigger, right? Yeah. The characters from 4 and 5 I don't think are very bad. I think they're just poorly handled. I do think Gears made the mistake of pulling a Star Wars and focusing on Kate, even though I like Kate as a character, I really do, but I do think it was a bit of a mistake to focus on her character, because I do believe Gears is a family story, and the Phoenixes are like the Skywalkers, and I do think it was a mistake to shift to her perspective, because it's very Rey-like. And I do think they should have kept focusing on the Phoenix family. And that decision to like kill off like Marcus's kid as a decision you can do in Gears 5 is one of the dumbest fucking things I've ever seen from a narrative perspective in my life. But yeah. I do Gears E-Day, they're doing a prequel to get people ready because they're going to put it on PlayStation, stuff like that, and then it'll allow them to hopefully gain some fans, have some new players come in, and then, you know, hopefully launch a successful Gears 6, wrap up the narrative, and then from there on, I think do like spin-offs, prequels, or new stuff, if they want. Yeah. More PS ports. They'll just casually drop them. That's what they've been doing. They announced The Outer Worlds 2 as being on PlayStation during the Game Awards. They'll just casually drop things throughout the year. Apparently, and I haven't seen any info yet, Age of Empires 2 should be coming to PlayStation this month. If it isn't, it should be coming pretty soon. But yeah, Age of Empires 2 should be coming to PlayStation really soon. I just don't, like, it should be this month. Like, a lot of companies are just starting to get back to the offices, so that's probably why we're not seeing announcements or new things kicking off yet. Because, you know, they gotta get back to working. But from what I understand, Age of Empires 2 should be the next one. And then it'll just be a matter of when they do announcements for things. I don't think they'll do more celebratory, like, parties doing announcements, but they'll just casually hear it in the backdrop of things. It'll be in trailers and stuff like that, and it'll just be like, this is on PlayStation now. Which, again, I don't know why they're trying to launch a new console without exclusives, but good luck, Phil Spencer. Good luck. Oh, that was another thing. If they do want the next console to be successful, they should have a lot of the Xbox old guard step down in their positions. I do think would be helpful. Get some new leadership and build a little bit more confidence in their platform. But like Trudeau, he will stand strong and not give up. Xbox Prime? Runs? What does that even mean? What is Black Ops 6? It's the 6th mainline Black Ops. When is the Cold War stream? Well, I mean, I never like to let you guys know when stuff is happening, because I think it's a little bit more fun if it's a surprise, but I mean, theoretically, unless there's anything that happens tomorrow, probably tomorrow for the Cold War stream. I need to get it off my PlayStation. That's why I'm doing the big push to get it, like, you know, the donation goals hit. Because, again, it's 330 gigabytes. Like, I can't install the games I want to install to do videos, because Cold War takes up so much of my storage. Like, I don't have space on my PlayStation 5 Pro to do videos, so I need to get it off, so as soon as possible, really, you know. Yeah. Forza Horizon, yeah, that should be in the spring, I'm thinking. That one I'm not sure about. Age of Empires I'm really confident in. Forza, it should be this year, but I don't know specifically when. The only thing I know for sure is you guys should probably sit back and embrace that like button. Subscribing's great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gift and the Patreon option and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also the Amazon store affiliate link. I know, crazy concept, but there is. Whenever you're buying something, the Amazon store affiliate link. How much do I like the Xbox Prime name? I like it better than their other ideas, but I still think it's a pretty bad name. Yeah. I mean, like, it makes sense, but I really don't love it. It doesn't really roll off the tongue or anything. Which is why they'll probably go with it. No, I do believe it's more of a code word, honestly, or like a code name. Project name.
Taking C.
I still like the buzz of Xbox Infinity. Just kind of want to hear it called that. And you could do like a cool logo and everything like that. It's just a neater name, honestly. It's a much more neat, compressed setup name.
B secure.
Because you can do Xbox and have like an Infinity symbol beside it. It's cool, it's sleek. But I think Halo kind of ruined that. CODs because of the sizes? Oh yeah, they're killer. Cold War on PS5 Pro? The people funded it, man. It's happening. The people funded it tonight. But I did do a review video for Cold War on the PlayStation 5 Pro. I don't know if you missed that, but that was a day ago, 2 days ago. That video was up.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Yeah, so that is up on the channel now. But then, yeah, we're gonna... I think it'll be tomorrow. I mean, I won't say for sure, because there might be, like, something that comes up. You know, like, that's, like, a hot thing might come up tomorrow. I don't know, but... Look, I'm not kidding when most of these streams are, like... They're usually only planned out if we know there's a new release happening, but, like, a lot of the time, it's, like, right before the stream starts, I'm like, okay, this is what we're doing. Mostly because news could be breaking, something could happen out of nowhere. All of a sudden, like, something comes up, and then, you know, you switch gears based on that, but... Yeah, there will be a Cold War stream, and it should be soon. It's just... I'm saying most likely tomorrow, but if something larger happens out of nowhere, obviously I'm going to do that, right? It's going to have Logan and Paul singing. Logan Paul and KSI singing when your Xbox turns on. You know those big kind of banner things that happen when they tell you a new Xbox game came out or whatever, or there's a sale? They're going to do that, but every time you turn on your Xbox... Logan Paul and KSI are going to come out singing and promoting a new product to you every single time you turn it on. They're subsidizing the console because they're generous. You're not interested in Xbox Prime. Well, we have a console here for you, and it's called Xbox 360. Do. How fun was my last match? Oh my god, it was an edge of your seat. Thrill Ride Call of Duty, thank you. I didn't know love until I played that last match on that protocol map. Who cares about this battle pass? I unlocked in Fortnite. What's that guy called? The big dude that's like white and he's got like red armor. Hero 6 dude? Oh god, what's his name? The big guy, he's like, and he's like a medic dude, and he's like puffy. Baymax, yeah, I got Baymax and Samurai Baymax. Yeah. Prime means #1, so it's their best console. Have I played Squid Game? Yeah, we were playing a lot of Squid Game, Thomas. We were playing so much Squid Game, I didn't even know how to squid the squid. Although I did hear that Filet was going to throw some money my way if I did win the Squid Game, but I was not able to do that. The best I could place was like 4th. I'm not a Squid master.
Domination. Use of deadly force.
You know it's X over? Oh, it's definitely X over, man. There's nothing they can do to fix things. I love the idea of Xbox making their console slightly more expensive so that we can have sick-ass RGB lighting on it. I'd love to do a review video of that being like, and I know it's fucking useless, guys, but my Xbox can do Starry Night. Actually, I heard your graphics card is 5% sexier if it has RGB on it. I can't say that for sure as a man with RGB lighting on my console or on my GPU, but I would say there is a level of confidence and swagger for which you live your life if your product has RGB lighting attached to it. It's like that guy, that time that guy tried to upsell me $40 for RGB frickin' RAM sticks, and I was like, I know I shouldn't, and then I didn't because it was stupid, but There was a part of me that really wanted those RGB lit RAM sticks.
Established overhead.
The guy knew I liked my RGB lighting and synchronization, but I was just like, no, I can't do it. You can't even see RAM, because the RAM sticks cover each other. But I wanted it. Big white red armor dude is his name. Nah, it's Baymax. I got it. Should Xbox do a Prime Energy drink thing? Probably not. But I mean, like, honestly, as much as people dislike those guys, it would be smart for Xbox to use them for promotion because they do reach a lot of the younger audience that Xbox should be trying to target to convert into gamers for their ecosystem. Yeah.
We're losing Alpha.
We can't lose this position.
We've taken the lead. Stay on task.
I mean, wouldn't that be really exciting to sit there and just see all these RGB lights coming out of your Xbox? I should have accepted it, but there was a company that offered me that back in the day, when the Xbox Series X launched.
Care package inbound.
They're like, we can send you a little RGB strip that fits to the bottom of your Xbox Series X, and I was like, I could have just done like a little mini video on it or something. It would have been hilarious.
Down.
Like a $30 little strip lighting of like RGB, but I was like, nah, that's too silly. Too silly. You'll be PC, but you might buy the Prime. Good for you, Tom. So if only the Xbox affiliate link still fucking existed, I'd be making some money off of these sales.
Losing B.
The Godzilla skin in Fortnite. I'm strangely excited about it, to be honest. This is the most I've ever played Fortnite. Like, I've never even finished past, like, the first page of a Fortnite Battle Pass before, and I've, like, unlocked, I think, page 10 or something. Like, I got, like, Baymax and stuff. I don't know what page that is, but this is the most I've ever played Fortnite. Mostly because I can't work because it's too noisy, so I've just been playing that to kill time, which feels really empty in the inside, but yeah, anyways. Non-work time is boring time for me. But that ballistic mode, it's doing it for me, man. You know, Godzilla's cool, and I'll unlock him, I guess, or something automatically
Taking the objective. Concussion grenade
when January 17th happens. But yeah, whatever they've been doing, the combination of stuff for Fortnite, it's actually getting me kind of into it a little bit. I was almost going to buy a Black Cat skin, but I was like, and I missed it, thankfully. Your son's water cooling PC. You should have shared it on the Discord there, man. Your vision's locked at 30 FPS. That's Xbox's master plan. Is Phil Spencer's gonna ruin our eyesight so we can only see 30 frames per second so we can appreciate his low frame rate games. There's nothing that gets me more excited for a first-party Xbox game than when Phil Spencer comes up on stage and says, "We're targeting 30 FPS." And it's like, you're not even hitting 30 FPS? And you look at their game and it's some kind of like antiquated, animated sort of like low polygon thing, and you're like, you can't hit 30 FPS with this? PlayStation's doing it 4K 120. And it's not even the Pro. It doesn't even have pisser. And Phil Spencer's like, our developers are trying their best. We know this game is like 3 years delayed, and we know the graphics aren't very groundbreaking, and we know we're going to port this to other platforms, but we really hope you like this low frame rate, low resolution game that will run and look better on PlayStation. For Xbox. First party. It is kind of sad, right?
Taking B.
I think that's one of my favorite things that's happened over the last couple of years, is like people finally turning on that guy. Oh my god, it just brings me such levels of joy. People are finally seeing through the facade. He plays video games. He's just like us. It's like, no. No. He needs to play less video games and focus more on his job. Why is about 30 FPS? Because Xbox is so fucking bad at their, like, management. You know how excited it would be if someone new took over Xbox and their first thing was like, all of our games are gonna run at 60 FPS now. I'd be like, fuck yeah! I'd be like, this guy, this is my guy, man. I'd listen to at least 5 years of his sweet, sweet lies if he came out to me and made sure all his games ran at 60. Yeah. Battlefield 6. I think you're overly confident about Battlefield 6, man. I can't see that one turning out super great. My confidence in Battlefield is very, very low right now. I hope it turns out good. They got Zambella on it, but I don't have high hopes for Battlefield. I hope it's good. I hope it revitalizes the franchise, but they're gonna release it in the fall, and it's gonna get smacked by COD and Grand Theft Auto, and I don't know, man.
Objectives vulnerable.
I hope it's good. I hope it's good, but I have low expectations for it. Yeah. I'd say like Xbox brand is like down here, and Battlefield is like right up here. They're touching the tips a little bit of disappointment, but they're kind of a little above. That's because I know Battlefield has a chance and Xbox doesn't.
Losing Bravo.
That's the big difference.
Losing A.
Battlefield can rise again. Xbox won't. God damn it, the freaking electric charge, dude. I need a new monitor too. God damn it, why is everything so expensive in life? Why do I like cool things? Damn it. Like I need like a new, like more storage for my computer, which is super expensive. I need a new monitor so I can use the high frame rates if I buy the 5090. I need to buy somewhere to live. Fucking Christ.
The lead is ours.
Ah, to have lived in like the 90s or something. Well, I was in the 90s, but to have been an adult in the 90s would have been great. Would have had a nice house. Could have had great savings going on. I would have been experiencing a powerful conservative party in Canada. Oh, well, I guess it was more 2000s, but you know what I'm talking about. Battlefield 5 was more than 2042 and 20. Battlefield 5? Oh, I think that's because it's large in Japan and stuff, isn't it? I think Kevin's talked about that before. Man, we were getting smoked this match. Zero, what are you doing? Zero, you're supposed to carry this team. Wow, Zero. I'm not gonna say you like let down the whole squad, but like, you know. Why aren't you carrying?
We've taken the lead. Stay on task. Losing Bravo.
Actually, the score is 148, 148. It could go either way. It's more about my KD that I'm a little depressed about. Ow. Fuck. Battlefield TM. I know, Caleb's a huge Battlefield fan. I hope it works out for you, Caleb. I hope Battlefield returns to greatness so we can stream it and have fun together, but I'm just like so shaky about it.
Securing C.
I just don't know if they have it. That's the thing, right? You know how some games, you know, they just like have it, and it's like, I don't have that confidence in Battlefield. Oh, that was a really awful fight. Did that look cool to you guys? I mean, from my perspective, that seemed like a really lame battle right there. I didn't abandon the Battlefield franchise. The Battlefield franchise abandoned me, Caleb. I mean, freaking hell, man. Remember all the crashes we had when we played that game when it came out? You remember that time. To Sega Saturn, which basically, like, killed Sega. Yeah, that's a good one. Delta Force. I'm looking forward to the console release of that, but I'm not going to put that thing on my PC.
Securing Alpha. Losing B.
Just waiting for all the big games to come out. I find it funny because, like, I was sitting there being like, okay, Wuthering Waves is going to be hot, and I'm going to be able to stream it a bunch. And then the Wuthering Waves stream didn't hit off. But yet my video for Wuthering Waves is really large. And people are just fucking hating me in the comments on that one. Because I didn't like that game, because I thought it was terrible. Because I had to switch halfway through my stream to a different game, because it's so boring. And then the comments, like, the video's doing well, so I'm not going to complain, but, like, Jesus, it is kind of like hilarious where I'm just like, that game did not go how I expected it to. I was expecting a few popular streams out of it, and then it's just like the video is popular, but people just hate my thoughts on it. One Xbox.
They're about to break. Give them a nudge.
They should call it
Controlling Bravo.
the Xbox.
Care package inbound.
Everything's cooler when you add the in front of it.
Enemy running to contact.
They can call it Xbox Beyond, and they can be Xbox Beyond disappointing. I think whatever they go for naming-wise, we're just gonna make fun of it and meme it into oblivion. Like I said, I've seen so many Optimus Primes dying fucking gifts today, it's unreal. Unreal. I'm glad you left a like, I appreciate that.
Perfect.
You guys should like the Wuthering Waves video. I'm not used to such negativity, it's emotionally demoralizing.
Stun incoming.
The 5090 is the most powerful GPU ever made. Capabilities to gamers and creators? Nvidia, don't do me like this. Available on January 30th. I can't handle this. It's so much power. I have to my favorite was taking a picture with my 4090 when I was standing out in the snow, because I'm like, if I drop this, it's like $2,500, but I gotta recreate that and have my 5090 out in the snow and holding it in my hands, being like, Jesus Christ, if I drop this heavy ass thing, it's all over. You've never felt real terror until you've held an expensive ass thing in the snow, guys. This is a terrible pack, honestly. Then the pig thing falls and it's full of money. I have 2,100 COD coins. See, that's the sad thing about leaving Xbox, is my 33,000 COD coins. Bored love. Oh, it's not even a character? The Hella Fresh starter pack. And you get 500 COD coins for $7? That's actually not bad. How much do COD coins cost? $7 Canadian? That's pretty good. Oh my god, I got my cheapest hot dog ever today, guys. At the Costco, my first hot dog in 2025, because we have the tax holiday right now. It was only $1.50. It's usually $1.58 for hot dogs, but it cost me $1.50, which is going to fuck my taxes at the end of the year, next year. But yeah, $1.50 for a hot dog. That's Trudeau's government going for you there. But yeah, it's because think of like American-wise, it's like 80-something cents, 85 cents or less for a hot dog. It was crazy. And a pop, right? It's great. $7. Oh, so you're basically just getting like a free pack if you buy the Hella Fresh pack? Because 500 COD coins. That's actually a pretty good deal. I can donate your COD coins. You can't transfer them, but you know that, dude. You didn't pay attention to the comments on Wuthering Waves? Dude, go check out those comments. They are hilarious. They are hilarious. Genshin Shell. That's my favorite thing too, is calling me a Genshin Shell. I'm like, I don't care about really any of these games. I made good money off of Genshin coming to Xbox, but like, I really don't care about those games. Like, they're neat. Actually, Genshin's not bad. It's actually pretty nice, but you know, I don't really care about them that much. But it is hilarious. Their fans are crazy. Wuthering Waves fans are crazy. Just skip all of the cutscenes and the dialogue. That's the easiest way to fix all your problems. So I have to skip the entire story. It's so bad I have to skip all of it, and that's the only way to play that game. But it's the acceptable way to play that game. How can the story be so bad in something that you have to skip all of the story and it still be a good game? No, it's really good if, you know, you just get past 5 hours of gameplay. That's when it really starts heating up. 5 hours. I'm gonna finish an extended cut of a Zack Snyder film in 5 fucking hours. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Do I get free V-Bucks? I have various random people that occasionally email me about the new season of Fortnite when it happens, or Fortnite events, and occasionally they offer me V-Bucks. I do not have an Epic contact. I have a Call of Duty contact that gives me COD coins. I do not have a V-Bucks contact, no. Yeah. But occasionally I get some V-Bucks. I was actually so tempted to buy Black Cat. It was so close. I was like, no, I can't do this. I'm like, it's a fad, this Fortnite. It's gonna pass. Like, I don't need to get into this game. Sure, they have all these cool X-Men characters like Jubilee and Rogue and, you know, Black Cat's in there. It's like, no, I don't need these characters. I need to save my money in case there's, or my V-Bucks, in case there's another character I need to check out. Yes. At $1.50. But just think of the price difference though, right? Like it was like 80 cents technically American with the exchange rate right now for my hot dog today. Like that's nuts, dude. And the drink. But you know what's priceless, guys? Liking the stream, subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for them stream alerts, and the Amazon store affiliate link. Find anything on Amazon, use the link in the video description below. So you know. Oh, we're streaming around this time each day. There's always something exciting going on. Apparently we're doing Cold War tomorrow unless something else comes up, so that's exciting. And then I can uninstall that again from the hard drive and save space.
Enemy trophy system removed.
Authorizing napalm strike.
Spotted enemy stun.
Hardpoint active.
It's gonna be so rough doing Cold War. I'll stomach it though, it'll be okay. We'll give it a shot. Oh, and as always, we're hoping to come up with cool donation goal ideas, because that's a new feature on YouTube, so always open to ideas and concepts, guys, if you have them. Fortnite. Well, Fortnite had its most popular, like it peaked for viewer numbers, or player numbers in late 2024. Yeah. You find gacha anime games or JRPGs weird? That's like totally just like a you problem, man. You're just not like embracing the fun of like the coolest games out there, bro. Like, come on, Dean, get with it. 5070 Ti, good for you, man. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy that GPU. I hope it brings you good levels of performance in DLSS 4. I wish my relationship with my Nvidia guy was better. He used to love me around the Minecraft stuff, but I should have done more work on PC things. I guess I could email him up and be like, hey, I heard the 5090 got revealed. Should have went to CES, probably would have increased my chances. See if they have like a program where you save some money or something like that. Dean's not flexing about his age. He's thinking about how his best years are behind him. Now all he's got is Call of Duty. Just kidding. Yeah. It's $1.50 for a hot dog everywhere in the US. I'm just saying I'm in Canada and I'm talking about the exchange rate for the Costco hot dog and how cheap it was today without the tax. Fun fact, I bought my Empress on sale, but because it's over a certain percentage of alcohol, I didn't get to save the tax on it. But had I bought that pack of Stellas I really wanted, and forgot about today, I actually would have saved the tax on it, because I believe Stella is a low enough percentage where actually it counts as like a tax-free kind of thing right now. Which is weird. No wonder our government had to fall apart. Giving random-ass tax holidays. What a stupid idea that is. You can't buy votes like that in Canada land. It doesn't work like that. Not that we need a GST, but, you know, I guess it does fund a lot of stuff. Actually, what does the GST fund? I should look into that. It was a fun fact, the GST was initially introduced just to help pay for the war efforts, and after the war it was supposed to be removed, but they never did get rid of it because they made too much money. Pixel RPGs? Jesus. You're not a stallion anymore. Yes, I know, Dean. You're that sad horse they brought up to the ranch up north. They're gonna put it out of its misery someday, but they let it gallop around in the fields just a little bit longer so it can think about the glory days. PUBG? You mean that game that's just filled with bots? Why would you go back and play that, man? You might as well start embracing Fortnite.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
Think about all the dancing you could do. We got, yeah, it's a tax holiday this year, so you don't have to pay tax on random ass things. Terrible concept, but you know, it is what it is.
Hardpoint
It doesn't really help in my province too, because we don't have like a provincial sales tax. We just have like a federal one, so it really doesn't do anything. Like I said, like a hot dog, I saved 8 cents. It's like woo. I went to Starbucks and I saved like 50 cents or something. I was like whoop-de-doo. It's like wow, yeah. But just think how much it's gonna cost in a country. Yeah, so basically Canadians aren't spending money right now because things are bad, so they're trying to make the economy look a little less worse than it is, and they're trying to drum up people buying stuff, and I don't think it really worked. Yeah, so they did a tax holiday, and they were supposed to be giving all Canadians that pay taxes a certain amount of money back. And basically our like finance minister said, fuck that, we can't do that, and she just quit and threw the guy under the bus, our prime minister, and then our prime minister bailed today, so. Yep.
have the hardpoint. Hardpoint located.
Green grass and high tide forever. That's Canada right now.
Don't make me return fire.
There is no Call of Duty versus Battlefield. There is only Call of Duty.
Hostiles have
Battlefield is like small stuff compared to COD, man.
hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Like Battlefield is the consolation prize after you've, you know, played so much COD.
Hardpoint is secure.
Unreal Engine feels like Unreal. That's because it's Unreal Engine, man. A 5090 or a wife? Do I get the 5090 for free?
Eyes on Semtex.
Because a wife will cost me a lot, but a 5090, that's great value, man. Think of all the money I can make doing videos and stuff with that thing.
Enemy UAV inbound. Hardpoint identified.
Zero, how come we're not winning this match?
Adler authorizing dreadnought mission.
Zero, you assured me that you were the greatest objective player of all time. What are you doing out there? I haven't seen you touch one objective yet.
Down.
Enemy throwing stun.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
I think your issue, Zero, is you don't have a fancy, overpriced, monetizable skin.
Hardpoint is secure.
Hot damn. Council tax. Is that the housing tax you guys are talking? What's the council tax there? I need a refresher on that one. Is that the housing tax?
Hostiles have captured
2,000 GPU versus half your paycheck for the rest of your life. 2,000 USD paycheck too, man.
Hardpoint is active.
I don't know. I just feel like a 5090 would be there more for me when I, you know, I'm emotionally vulnerable. I feel like the 5090 would give me the support I need in life. And like kids, the 5090 could just AI generate them. It does it all.
System. Hey, finger off the trigger.
Requesting CUAV above. Get a UAV on grid.
The tax holiday is a one-time thing. I mean, it'll be whenever a government body attempts to buy votes. Pitifully.
Your tactics aren't working. Find another way.
Requesting recon above.
Yeah.
Hardpoint identified.
Zero's objective is pouring another beer. Sadly, it is. Zero has drinking problems.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure.
You didn't want to make that an easy answer? Well, think more about your questions there, Caleb. Think about your questions more. You know how much people love the 5090 around here. Have you ever seen hair ray tracing? I know I haven't, but I can now.
Hardpoint locked down.
That's the power of Nvidia. I didn't even know what hair ray tracing was until 3 hours ago, and now I can't get enough of it.
Enemy with Semtex.
I can ask an interview if that Gina interview works out, which I don't think it is at this point. It was close. We almost had it if Christmas wasn't there. But
Eyes on Semtex.
I could ask, like, what's it like to see your hair ray traced? And she'd be like, what?
Took us to the woodshed.
Yes, wives can be overrated, but graphics cards are forever. You'll always be talking about that time you bought the 5090. Doom the Dark Ages will feature AI-powered Nvidia DLSS 4 immersive path tracing? That's amazing. Ba-ba-ba. I want to finish the Squid Game 2 Battle Pass. I'm getting so close. I've almost unlocked this gun I'll never use. 300. That's actually a lot of XP. 356,000. That's a lot. Is it because I have double XP on? That's why it's going faster. This battle pass progression is so bloody slow if it's not double XP, man. And they never give you double battle pass XP anymore. It's like it's not in the budget or something. Rewind, I'll rewind. Zero, you play better if you weren't drinking all the time. You really need to work on that, man. 32 gigabytes of super fast GDDR7 memory, so you can do it all? It's always so cool when that old Nvidia guy brings out the graphics card in his hand and he's like, ah. He's a hero is what he is. Alright, let's do this. You know what's really exciting, guys? The Golden Globes. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't want to talk about that. But it's very important as part of the Oscar race. Well, local thing you pay for your stuff to get handled. Such as regular property taxes? On top of other taxes? On top of those other taxes? Well, I'm glad you're not having to pay for this for a limited time, Thomas. I hope that lightens the load of your life. Damn it. Hot sauce juice got me. The juice was loose. You know what I actually find really crazy is they haven't announced the third Beetlejuice movie yet. Like, the second one was like a huge hit financially. Like, it was a big box office, like, success, and they haven't announced the third one yet. It's bizarre. We already know there's another Sonic movie coming, but like Beetlejuice? What is, like, Michael Keaton too expensive? Is Miss Wednesday there too busy for them? What the hell? I need Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. It's not like Winona Ryder's got a lot going on or anything. Like, come on.
Enemy grenade.
The Resurrection of Evil. Yeah, actually, I got a Doom 3 PS5 Pro video coming up, and I was playing Doom Resurrection of Evil. That game's freaking hilarious, dude. He grabs this big skull, or no, the big heart thing. He's just going around with it, and it's like, boom, boom, boom. Hello there. Fantastic Four leak? What Fantastic Four leak? You talking? Well, it's not a leak anymore. It's like it was officially announced, the Fantastic Four Marvel Rivals season. It looks great. 4 characters, you get the whole team or whatever. Sue Storm looks great. Yeah, no complaints. No complaints at all, my friend. Not at all. Actually, when does the Squid Game event end on here? Like, will I need to do, like, off-stream, like, grinding? Oh, damn, I'm gonna prestige. Look at me go, man. I mean, I'm behind everyone else, but, you know, I'm doing stuff.
Valley, mine. Tossing stun.
And you guys assume that these event things are gonna be like a long-term thing?
Always stick your
Like, I am curious if that's gonna be like another way to kind of soak us a bit here, is like these little mini season battle passes. So we're gonna be paying for the game, the battle pass, the mini battle passes, the characters. Gonna have to get a second job just to finish Call of, or just to buy stuff in Call of Duty.
Hostile UAV established overhead. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is secure.
I'm gonna say it's a good thing I work with some of these companies, otherwise I just like die for ghosts.
Hardpoint is
Yeah.
active.
20 days. Oh, that's not bad. We'll probably finish another stream of this at some point there, right? The Heart of Artifacts is awesome. I love that I immediately got Dominion's attention all of a sudden. He's like, ooh, we're talking about Doom Resurrection of Evil. Well, it's like when I do the review things for like these older games, it's like I kind of end up doing like the same spot in the game, so I was like, you know what? For this Doom PS5 Pro video, I'm gonna show off a different level. It's like there's like a pool of blood that like comes up, and you can tell that it came out around the time of Half-Life, because they give your guy the basically like a gravity gun. Yeah, the Doom equivalent of a gravity gun, which I thought was kind of funny. Because you know those guys are playing Half-Life, and they're like, oh my god, we could add something like this.
grenade going out.
Hardpoint identified.
Yeah. It's good to save money. Yeah, it should always be saving money when you can. You like the pacing? I'd really like to do a Doom 3 stream at some point. I've been doing a lot of nostalgia streams recently, so I got some more that I picked out where I'm like, oh, we should do these. I actually kind of regret not streaming all of Bully. Like, I thought Bully was a lot longer than it is, and we probably could have done like a two-parter on it.
UAV inbound.
Oh well, someday I'll do it from the beginning and we'll work through all of it, but I'll save that for years from now if I'm still streaming then too, I guess.
Spring mine spotted.
But yeah, I think I've been hitting the nostalgia pretty well. Like, I nailed like 3 games I wanted to stream for a long time. I did all 3 of them. GTA 4, Saints Row 2, and Bully there. I knocked them all out. GTA 4, most successful of them. Actually, I thought Saints Row 2 would be more popular, but it did okay, but I thought it'd be like, you know, about similar to GTA 4.
Incoming.
I was wrong. You can never know these things.
They're mine.
It's always a guess.
Hardpoint is secure. Enemy care package above.
Damn it.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Hot damn, dude. Dave Ramsey on budgets. What's that? On budgets.
You're supposed to be the CIA's best.
Hmm.
Act like it.
That was close.
Back, asshole.
Where's this guy left here?
Hostile care package inbound.
Combatant taken
It's kind of funny now with the omnidirectional movement. You get all these guys that like pretend to be bodies and stuff. Kind of entertaining. They'll just be like lying down and stuff like that. You love Dusk. Dude, Dusk is fantastic. I feel really bummed out because like the Dusk guys told me that it was coming to Xbox.
I see you.
Like they're like, yeah, no, reporting it to Xbox, and they never did. I have that email where they're saying it's happening, and then they've like every time I go to ask them again over the years, they just completely ghost me on it. But like I have that like email where they're like, oh yeah, no, it's coming to Xbox soon, and then just like it never happened.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
A little pissy about that because I want to do like a stream and a video and talking about it and stuff, but no. If my team could stop dying and giving this guy kill streaks, that would be great. Like the guy got a dreadnought? Are you freaking kidding me?
Drop detected.
Enemy with Semtex.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint is active.
What a technical ass kicking this was.
Hardpoint locked down.
How did our team fall apart like that?
Inbound.
It's such a dark game. Well, then you should probably turn the lights up high so you can see things. Gravity gun in the base game, but it was cut. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense, actually. This is kind of funny because they'll be like, let's throw back the demon attacks and stuff. I'm glad you like the streams, man. I also like when people like the streams, subscribe, and great donations. Cool, consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There is also the Amazon store affiliate link. For all your Amazon store buys, the link in the video description below. A budget app. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I've never heard of that, but neat there, Caleb. GTA 6? I don't know. Other than it releasing this year? No, I haven't really heard much about it. I don't really keep up on it too much. I just know it'll come when it'll come, and I'll cover it when I cover it. Ba, ba, ba. How close am I to prestiging? Where do you tell this? Prestige Master, no. Prestige unlocks 30,000 XP and then I prestige and do it all over again? Oh my god. It's like that song where you go back and do it again. Wheels turning round and round. These maps are all terrible. I don't want any of them. Yeah. Statistically, it is filled with old guys that are over in their 30s. That's just math. Something the fire, the fire, the fire. Wah, wah. I actually can't get enough of the song in this. I think it's Rain in the Fire, the flashlight mod. You ever have that like craving to like mod the hell out of a game and see it go crazy? I keep wanting to do that, but now I'm like, maybe I should get a 5090 and then do Cyberpunk with like the super realism mod and just have my eyes melt at how beautiful everything is.
Domination. Secure the objective. Taking C.
Objective's
We control
vulnerable.
zone
Let's
C.
make it ours.
So is the Squid Game like a big thing? Like I know it's a big thing on like Netflix and stuff, but is it like a big thing for a lot of people? Because I keep seeing all these outfits of it. And it's like, I'm not really, like, I don't think I'd buy like a Squid Games pack, but obviously I bought the bundle for something, or not the bundle, for the limited event for something to do, but yeah. You think we're gonna get to the point where we're buying like a battle pass and then an event pass like every season? It's getting pretty expensive, isn't it? Yeah.
Losing B.
Skybot. Skybot's got a lot of quirky responses, what can I say? That's what Skybot was programmed for. God damn it, dude. You know, every time I sit there, I'm like, oh, maybe Babylon won't be so bad, and then I play on Babylon, and I'm like, fuck this map, dude. It's really terrible. I don't even know why I stomach it. I should just turn it off every time it comes there.
Hostile counter UAV established above.
Stun set.
Again, I think the funniest statistic on my streams, though, is it's like well over 60% are using their phones to watch.
UAV inbound.
And it's just like, I stream in 4K, it's like, what's the point?
Frag set.
It's not like it looks even any better for you guys on your phones.
We lost B.
I don't care where people watch it, I think it is kind of comical.
Requesting COAV above.
Damn, dude, they're everywhere. The unused gravity gun?
Taking B. They're taking
I mean, technically, wasn't it used because it was available in the Resurrection of Evil? Actually, what's the story behind the lost level? I should back out of this match. It's gonna get bad, isn't it? What's the backstory behind the lost levels? Lost level in Doom there. I've tried it a few times, but I've never looked into the context of it.
Terminated. Hey, don't make me return fire.
We're losing Charlie.
I killed 2 guys, I killed 3. You never use the gravity gun, but you're supposed to.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
Securing B.
That's literally, isn't that one of the bosses? Is he literally like right off the bat, you're supposed to take the stuff and throw it back at him?
Sighted flashbang. Eyes on Semtex.
Flash bangs are so hard on the eyes.
Hostile UAV is overhead.
That guy not die? Oh, he's dead now.
Drawing frag.
Net call. Enemy
I'm gonna give her, she's all she's got out of here.
Enemy CUAV inbound.
How did that guy get up there? I didn't know you could get up there. What the hell? How do you do that?
Bravo.
How do you get up there? That's weird. I've never seen anybody up there before. He's got that stupid watch chopper.
They're taking C.
That's weird. Cut levels from the base campaign. Well, I assumed that, but I thought there would be like,
Hostile
you know,
counter UAV
something else
established
more to them.
Watch out, people engaged.
It's kind of random.
above. Enemy half inbound.
I think I should pull out of this game. This isn't good.
Identified enemy. Allies on hand cannon.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're really getting there because now we're getting spawn trapped.
Inbound. Securing zone A.
Oh, he's still okay. I'm leaving. How the fuck did that guy get there? Seriously, how did he get up to that spot? Doesn't even make any sense. ID Tech 5 with fresher animations. But how fresh are these animations? One thing that bothers me about the Doom 3 version, though, is it still has those, like, loading screen kind of annoyances, you know what I'm talking about? Where it just, like, stops and it does, like, a loading screen on the screen, and it's, like, kind of a little annoying. It's, like, wrecks the seamlessness of it. Ba-na-ba-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Oh, and The Last of Us Part 2, or Show Part 2, comes out in April. That was another thing announced today. Multi-frame generation generates 3 frames instead of 1. Ooh! Just thinking about doing videos on all these PC games, making them look super, super good. Like 9,000 frames in these games for no reason. Do you think Stalker 2 runs good on a 5090? You jump from the lower ledge. I've never seen anyone get to that spot of that map before. Cyberpunk's gonna have it? Jesus Christ. And Squad. And Hogwarts. And Star Wars. And Indiana Jones. Let's do this, guys. Red light, green light. I think this would be easier as the replacer.
We'll be playing red light, green light.
Am I excited for Prime? I already watched Prime in theaters a few months ago. What are you talking about? So many people are dying.
8 players eliminated. No players eliminated. 1 player
So many people are dying. Lost mission mod for vanilla. That's really hardcore, man.
10
That's really hardcore.
11 players have won. 18
How many people
players
played a
have won.
match of this?
1 player eliminated. 19 players.
Isn't there supposed to be like a zombies version of this too?
No players eliminated.
I was 4th. There's a lot of pressure in this match, honestly. I don't like it. Too much pressure. Well, to be fair, the 60 series is probably still like way off. That's what happens, these graphics cards, they come out every few years or so, and they, you know, advance things here or there. It's really whether or not you want to buy into it, right?
3 players eliminated.
There's all these guys with knives.
No players eliminated.
No one got eliminated?
1 player has won. 2 players have won. 1 player eliminated. 3 players have won.
The pressure's too high. I qualified though. Feels like they could just make like a Fall Guys version of this and it would be fine. The hard artifact a lot. Oh, I bet you do.
11 players have won.
Seems like such a random inclusion in Doom. Like it's a very different sort of styling. I wish they could do a version where they reintroduce like co-op. That would be kind of fun. I know you could probably mod it, but you get what I mean.
Congratulations, star winner.
That's something I need to do. I need to somehow get Mitchell to get his schedule on busy so we can do Return to Castle Wolfenstein co-op on PC. That would be fun to redo. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. We did that video a long time ago, but it'd be great to like redo that, and it'd just be a fun like night of streaming that game. Actually, this is beyond Call of Duty. Battlefield wishes it had modes like this.
One player
5080 build. Good for you, Dean. No one?
No players eliminated.
God damn it, these people with the fucking knives, dude. Cooking instructional videos. There is a cooking video that's supposed to be eventually done on the channel. That goal was hit for subscribers last year, so I should theoretically eventually do that. They're just never very popular videos, but there has been discussion of, well, there will be another one at some point. Yeah. Do 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 do. Something the fire, the fire, the fire. Is this a mode in COD? It's the Squid Games, man. Come on. They could have made their own game. I think there is a Netflix game of Squid Game on Netflix. It's an actual game. Bum, 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 bum. Now we wait to Squid. Alright, let's do this. As soon as it finds enough players, we've got to squid the game. You just bought Return to Castle Wolfenstein on Steam Deck. It's really cool. Like, I do have the videos still up on the channel, like a walkthrough thing I did in co-op like a decade ago with Mitchell there, but I'd love to drag him in and redo that with like modern audio and stuff like that. Return to Castle Wolfie is really, really cool, and the co-op mod's pretty awesome, because I think there's like, you can have several people doing co-op in that game, and it's madness. Absolute madness. See, it's the Squid Game tie-in event, guys. I need to unlock Frontman, whoever that is. I'm surprised this didn't come with like double Battle Pass XP or something. I'm actually surprised this mode takes so long to find players. Like, I know it's a lot of people, but still, it's, yeah, it's weird. Series X. I don't think I really say anything bad technically about the Series X. PlayStation 5 Pro games run better than the Series X, I say that. There's lots of times, too, if you watch the PS5 Pro videos where I'm like, this does run better on the Series X, or I compare the faults or the positives or the negatives. It's mostly about the brand of Xbox that I have issues with and the direction that they're going. I would actually say, technically, that's where the discussion always is. And if something runs better on the Pro, it runs better on the Pro. If something runs better on the Xbox Series X, it does. That's just how it works. It's not like I'm giving you inaccurate technical information. You have a 460 Ti? Is the upgrade worth it? I don't know. Do you need it? Probably don't need it, but you could upgrade if you wanted to and have money for it, but you probably don't need to. Played Wolfie 3D. Your lack of interest in the Wolfenstein franchise just amazes me. But yeah, Return to Castle Wolfie's fantastic, man. We're still looking for 8 players? Jesus Christ, this takes forever to find a match, dude. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Put it in it. Still looking for it. Should I back out of this and find another lobby? Because I don't know if it's gonna find 8 more people or not. But I mean, if Xbox is making stupid fucking decisions, they should be called out for it. But seriously, listen to how I talk about the technical details on all the videos. If a game looks better on the Pro, it does. That's just how it works. It's about resolutions, it's about frame rates. There's positives and there's negatives. There's some games where I'm like, wow, this looks way better on Xbox, but PlayStation's a better frame rate, or there's things that look way better on, you know, Xbox frame rate wise, and lower on PlayStation. That's just how it works. I would say I'm very consistent on the technical information, though. It reset the lobby? We waited forever for that lobby to go through. You gotta be kidding me, dude. I'm gonna reset this. That was ridiculous. We waited a long time for that match, and then it just reset. There was only several people that were missing. Something the fire. Why is this so bad for matchmaking? Streams as a drinking game. Yeah, you can't legally do that on YouTube, so that doesn't work, man. Sorry, you can't. PC, you get the best of both worlds. You get the best of what your components are available to offer you. Anyways, don't forget to like the stream, subscribe, it's great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gift and the Patreon option and the Discord for stream alerts. There is also the Amazon store affiliate link. Red card, green card. 4K 120, but you could have 4K 240 FPS. Isn't that the dream? Yeah, you can't do goals and stuff like that that revolve around liquor. It's irresponsible and it's against the YouTube terms of service.
You will be playing
Yeah.
red light, green light.
So many people dying.
Eliminated. Six players eliminated. One player has won.
Man, that person's fast.
3 players eliminated. 2 players have won.
I'm in the next round.
3 players have won.
I'm feeling confident, guys. It's my match to lose.
No players eliminated.
Message failed to send. Why?
18 players have won. No players eliminated. 22 players have won. 23 players have won. No players eliminated.
Can I win, guys?
Eliminated.
Roblox. Good old Roblox. My email service not working right now?
No
Ugh,
players
of course.
eliminated. Congratulations to our winner.
Doesn't feel like a victory. Alright, let's do this, guys. Slide cancel in this economy. Yeah, you try to send an email, is what you get.
One player eliminated. Six
The kniving
players
is
eliminated.
ridiculous.
One player has won. 3 players eliminated. 2 players have won. 3 players have won.
I made it! I qualified!
7 players.
That is weird though that my email's not going through. That's a weird failure issue too, I've never seen that before.
8 players have won. 9 players have won. 2 players eliminated. 10 players have won. Congratulations to our winners.
Weird. I'll just send it on my PC later. Round 3. Do I get to spawn with a knife? Or do you have to pick up a knife every time?
One player eliminated.
People aren't dying like they used to.
One player eliminated.
I hate to have stick drift in this. That person ran too far, too fast.
2 players eliminated. One player has won. 2 players have
I did it, guys. I'm qualifying.
won.
This is my match to lose, I think. I don't know how this works. That's it? You mean it doesn't go till there's only one person standing? Well, that's ridiculous. You're supposed to... I thought it was to the last person left. That's so weird. That doesn't count as a win. Well, that's a bummer. That's not winning. That's not winning. That's just surviving. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Lost, like the Judgment franchise. I think there was issues with the actor or something like that, and payment with the actor and stuff. And I don't think we're getting any Judgment sequels. It's not like Fall Guys, man. It's much more intense. It's Call of Duty. Ba, 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 ba. Do. Oh, they're showing off Virtua Fighter on the 5090? Damn, dude. Gotta watch some clips of this thing. Get some of these teases going on. So excited about new technology like that. Does anyone else get that kind of excitement? Like when there's new tech or something, it's just like, so exciting to play with. Nothing better than buying like a new piece of technology and like taking it out and like fiddling around with it and seeing what it can do. Love it. Love it. Yeah. I do wish there was more Battle Pass XP though. Yeah.
Hardpoint. Capture the objective.
I know it's kind of a neat thing, like the COD stuff. Like obviously they're trying to come up with new monetization concepts, but I don't know, maybe these events aren't the worst of ideas, you know, you get some fun tie-in thing, you get some extra items to work towards if you want.
Hardpoint is secure.
I don't think it's a terrible idea.
Spotted enemy sun.
We're winning. Keep it that way.
Oh.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hostiles reclaim the lead.
Dead and gone.
Hardpoint is secure.
Concussion grenade
Taking the
sighted.
lead. Stay on target.
Damn it. It's
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
I don't know, it's like an easygoing mode. It's something different. Mixes things up.
Locked down.
I get what they're going for. You know, these limited time event things. They're so hot for games. And it gets you back into content a bit, because you might want to try something else that's new.
The lead is on.
Those angel wing things really stick out. I know people weren't saying that last time, because like some people said they had them and liked them, but like I really do think they just like make you a bit too much of a target in this. Like there's skins where you kind of don't blend in, and then there's skins where it's like you really kind of like I've seen people behind cover basically just by those wings sticking out, and like I think from a tactical perspective they're not the best idea. They look neat, but yeah, from a tactical element, they really make you noticeable. Which I guess you might like if you're wanting to show off your character, but it's just like it kind of draws my eyes in immediately, especially with the orange coloring. That guy has really bad aim and he deserved to die.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Really bad aim there.
Throwing frag.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Hostile shot spotted.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
The red team has been reported.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Does that just mean the enemy team? Because isn't it like red or blue depending on the perspective you're on?
Hardpoint is secure.
What has the red team been reported for? Being too good? That's because I have the Pro guys. The PlayStation 5 Pro makes you so good and so professional that people report you. They hate us because they ain't us. Maybe that guy should stop using those wings because it makes him so freaking visible.
10 enemies eliminated.
Wish I had a UAV.
Concussion going out.
Hardpoint is active.
Damn it, I'm out of ammo.
Hardpoint locked down.
We're taking fire. 3 enemies appear KIA.
I'm on a kill streak, so I'm feeling a little tense right now. Fuck, I'm like 1 kill away from a fucking chopper gunner. I'm feeling like really tense right now.
Hostiles have captured the
Enemy 12
hardpoint.
o'clock.
I'm feeling too much pressure.
Ring mine spotted. Eyes on
Hardpoint
Semtex.
identified.
Fuck!
Enemies have destroyed your assault tower.
Damn it!
Hardpoint is secure.
The new Microsoft Word system? Yeah, it's not the best. I even got emailed about it. Like it was some big revolutionary thing. I accidentally turned my gun to single shot. Man, I was so close. I'm surprised I didn't hit it earlier, honestly. It was like 1 kill or something. I guess I could have pushed the objective, but I was just smoking guys there, and I was like, ugh.
Hardpoint locked down.
Should've went and tried to grab a ring or something. Sucks.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
I really feel like I dropped the ball on that, eh? Like,
Hardpoint is secure.
EKIA.
nah, I'm just like, I'm shook, guys. I'm off my game.
Hey, don't make me return fire.
Hardpoint located.
They're not getting up.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
Man, I've had it, like, it's so much harder in this game to get these kill streaks going, I swear.
Thorough merchant care package
Now it's
LZ.
down to 350. Oh, it's the monthly rewards and stuff. Yeah. Well, they're gonna keep tuning it down over time too, right? Because a lot of people are, you know, making good money and rewards in their programs, so obviously they need to like lighten that, right? From a corporate standpoint, I guess. Train people to use it, and then you hope they keep using it after you drop the value of it.
Enemy flashbang.
It's like the movie theaters. They used to give like good value for your tickets, like as far as like rewards points, and then over time it just kept dropping. And now I don't even really use the rewards things for theater anymore.
The hardpoint.
Add a requesting watchdog helo on my grid.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint locked down.
Enemy with Vertex.
I'm so disappointed I didn't get that. It's so good you'll get reported. I truly am the professional now. That's because that guy said he's reporting all of us. I never got messages like that when I played on Xbox.
Right where we want them. Finish the job.
That's why I got this Pro, guys, so I can feel like a professional. Matches my iPhone professional. Pro gamer, pro phone user.
Tied down. Threat neutralized. Frag set.
Hardpoint located.
Tally, mine.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Established watchdog helo on site and above.
Hardpoint locked down.
Grenade going out.
Tacker, authorized LBB access.
All units.
Damn.
This one's off.
Anyways, I don't think we're gonna get a better match than that to end the night off, so I'm just gonna call it a day on this one. I guess we're probably doing Cold War. I didn't even get to play the game. Are you fucking kidding me? I was killing people left, right, and center. Anyways, I think we're probably doing Cold War tomorrow because that was earned by Sherry Dean there, kind combo, and then yeah, unless something else comes up, and then there should be some other stuff coming in the future. Hope you guys enjoy the magic. Get out of here.